Not that I've noticed. I don't know if it just like moves at some point. And
You could be a boxer because kidney punches are like really fucking bad, and then they would try to kidney punch you, and you'd be like, "Psych, I don't got that one,"
but then they do the other one, and I'm ultra
and then you're in trouble
because I'm
right?
taking
You're
100% of the kidney pain.
But you don't let them know which side is the one
Your
that
good
you
side.
That's a
yeah.
double-edged sword right there.
You just say, "I got no kidneys."
Just got to keep them guessing.
right.
I have 0 kidneys.
I actually surgically removed both kidneys just for
Yeah.
this fight.
Yeah, I tell him, I say, hey, you ever watch Demon Slayer? No fucking Inosuke? That's me.
Yeah, just move it back and forth.
Yep.
Shut my door.
How's everybody enjoying their Nintendo Switch 2?
More like
got it.
Nintendo
Oh,
Oh, Switch idiot, dude.
Got him.
Yeah.
More like Nintendo Switch, spend fucking $90 a game and spend $800 for a Switch, and
Mm-hmm. I've been
Just
playing
to
a lot of
get-
Minecraft.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No,
On my
you
Switch.
have not, dude. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, dude.
I just
Did
be out
they-
there mining. I don't know.
All of the games that are on the Switch 2, like Zelda and shit, did they remaster them or they're just putting them out?
No, they're just
'Cause
like,
they say
it's just-
Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
yeah,
but
it's just like instead of running at 27 frames a second, it's gonna run at like 35. You know
and
what I'm
they're
saying?
charging full fucking price for it.
And then instead of
That's
480p,
hell yeah,
it might be
fucking
1080.
insane.
Yeah.
Oh, Nintendo fucking sucks.
Nintendo
dude.
fucking sucks, dude.
Y'all fucking say that shit.
Nintendo
They do-
fucking
they do suck.
sucks.
No.
The Switch was not great.
I fuck you.
Early on, it was good, but then it would just went nowhere performance wise. They never made a Switch Pro. They never did anything when they could have, and then they kept releasing more demanding games that were unoptimized as shit, that
Yeah.
ran like shit for the
remember arguing
second
with
half of its
someone-
life.
I remember arguing with someone like 5 years ago how like the Switch is so weak now, and it's crazy they hadn't even talked about Switch 2.
And they made a weaker version of it too,
The light.
the Lite. Which
Yeah.
how were people playing on that thing?
Like I do like the Switch, but it was just insane how long they were milking that one console.
Yes. If they did like a refresh halfway through its life cycle and made a Switch Pro, that would have been great. That's what every fucking console does. Except for them.
Yep.
Fuck Nintendo, dude.
Fuck Tando.
And they fucking released an OLED that wasn't even more powerful. Go fuck yourself, dude.
Cunts, dude.
I don't know. I see you didn't use the template I made, PJ. but
No, I
that's
did. I
fine.
just copy pasted to mine.
Okay.
So if as long as it's still updated, and when it's updated every time, I'll just copy and paste it into mine.
I just updated it again.
Okay. Thank you, Dad.
Yep.
Also, I'm so fucking. I will not be here next week for mainline or for the
That's
Thursday
unreal,
podcast.
dude.
Unreal, dude.
It's every
Oh,
fucking
see,
day
I
with you,
imagine.
dude.
It's every day, dude.
I still gotta
Just
watch
give me
the
the light.
Just give me the light and pass the door.
movie.
Did you hear about like
What changed?
them giving out Switch 2?
Who?
Or like they're like selling
Sean
the Switch
Paul?
2 and then they stapled the receipt to
Yeah,
the
there
box.
was like a
Yeah.
there was a GameStop that fucking
Yeah.
just stapled. I mean, that packaging is fucking dog shit.
Yeah.
It reminds
pretty
me of when
funny.
I was in sixth
Wait,
grade
did
and I
the
bought my
staple
first
fuck up the-
PSP
It
and I
fucked
put
up
it in
the
my
screen.
pocket with the screen out, and then fucking Corey Converse slammed the freezer door open and it destroyed the screen.
That's rough.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
We love that
Yeah.
for past.
Bev13 in chat says PO box question mark. Not yet.
More like P no box.
Yeah,
Got
dude.
him.
P-ho box.
Got him. Nah, nobody knows. That's nice.
Put in our chat where we're gonna go. There's a place with like a gondola that goes up, so you can look at Mount
would see
Rainier from a distance.
Steady stream of urine coming from my gondola.
Yep.
There's no fucking shot I would get into that fucking thing.
Yeah. Couldn't be me.
How many
and if
hour
you look-
drive is
Fucking
that?
not.
Well, it's gonna be a 4-hour flight
Oh, you're flying.
to Seattle, and then we're staying outside of Tacoma, so it'll be like a 2-hour drive to the national
Tacoma.
park.
Hell yeah, dude.
I've got
Yeah.
an itinerary. We are busy this weekend.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then the week after that, I won't be here for any podcast either. 'Cause I'll be in
Unfucking real. dude.
Colorado.
So I'm
So all
skipping
these
the
fucking
12th.
part timers, dude.
Cody's
I
got to
know.
take Juneteenth off to make him feel better,
Boom.
Yep.
and then
I'm
we've
going
got
to
the
Colorado
26th.
on Juneteenth, dude.
Yeah.
What do you want
What a
from me?
piece of shit.
The fuck do you want from me, dude? Just give me the light and pass the draw. Buzzer butter
Give me the
bugger
light.
Give me the light.
I've made this significantly worse. Whatever. I don't need to see.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
I got shit to do.
Not
Speed
shit
run
to
it,
do
dude.
today.
I don't. I ate. I'm good now.
I got to get fucking ready to leave.
When are you leaving?
He's leaving already, dude. Like, what are you
He's
talking
gone.
about? He's already gone.
Tomorrow night we fly out at 8:30 at night. We should be at the hotel by 1 a.m.
Hell
And
yeah.
you're being there for a week?
Yeah.
God
For an
damn.
invite.
Thanks for the fucking invite, dude.
He's doing businessman shit, dude.
It's not businessman shit. What are you talking about? It's
It's
a vacation.
businessman shit.
It's a vacation, dog.
It's not a vacation,
First couple
he's
days,
working.
I'm abusing the
See?
workcation.
See,
They wanted me out there in Tacoma first thing Monday morning. I said, I got to fly out there Friday night then. I got to spend the weekend there.
Yep.
Mm,
So-
so it is business shit.
I told
Business
you.
shit.
I didn't think Harris was right.
I
I
fucking.
apologize.
Dude,
Harris, I apologize. I said it, dude.
90% of the time, I'm right all the time.
Nope.
Mhm.
Nope.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I haven't rehearsed this one. Let's see if we fuck it up. Catch my breath. Catch my breath. Good evening and welcome to tonight's piss-born match, which promises to be a classic in every sense of the word. In the red corner, weighing in at 275 pounds, the undisputed piss-born world champion, the man known only as Cody, the undeserving Chambers. And in the blue corner, weighing in at 165 pounds, Justin the Toe Sucker Flory. And tonight's prize will not only be the championship belt, but a pizza bet. All right, guys. I want a good, clean piss match between the two of you. No spitting, kicking, or sucking. Good luck to the both of you. Ding, ding, ding. Well, Justin, the toe sucker Flory, has been pissing since a very young age, and he's been sucking toes since he was castable. He wasn't a bad toe sucker, but he rarely slobbers. Some wouldn't even notice him until it's too late. In fact, he sucks them quite like a thick milkshake through a straw. And that's really starting to show here in the early dominance against Cody. Justin's really come out fighting, and he's caught Cody totally off guard with his piss stream. He latches onto those toes quickly, and within 15 seconds, he's already about to come. Cody's making a comeback in a big way. You can really see him forcing the piss out. Oh, Cody's having a field day here. He's really filling that bucket quick. This is bad news for the toe sucker if it continues. Justin isn't giving up yet, not just yet. You can see the vein in his forehead pushing out all that piss. It looks something like someone turned on a fire hose. Ding, 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 ding. Justin the Toe Sucker has done it. He has beaten Cody and the winner of the pizza bet. May the pizza bet begin. Welcome to the Anime Trap House. I'm your commentator, Peach the Pissborn, and with me is Kyle the Contra, Harris the Thug, and Cody the Lord Ruler, and Justin the Mistborn. How are you guys doing?
Fucking piss board, dude.
Okay.
I don't. Hold on, Harris. I'm sorry. I have
Go ahead,
one
go
thing
ahead.
because you're gonna go.
Go ahead. Yeah,
Don't
I gotta
ever
think.
say castable
Yeah.
ever again to me, PJ.
No,
right?
that's true. That's true.
I had to make it clear that Justin hasn't been sucking toes since before he was castable.
Right. I
Understand.
don't.
Well,
I
I just
don't
feel
I
like.
can
you don't
suck
have
toes,
to-
whatever, man. As long
See?
as the other person is consenting, I could have sucked toes when I was 14.
See?
You know,
Okay. Sure.
So, okay. Now listen. Okay. Like in professional sports, there's an age when people start to
Mhm.
filter
Be
themselves
cast.
out, right? It's like you can only be a football player until you're like 40, and then you gotta stop because you're gonna fucking die. In this contest of pissing into a bucket, I feel like the age is the same. I feel like after 40, peeing becomes really difficult, right? So you're gonna have a bunch of youngins out there pissing and like overcoming the
Mhm.
entire league with their prowess, of
That
a
is
very
true.
healthy prostate.
Yeah, but they can never beat the dribble category, okay?
yeah.
There's a dribble.
Who pisses the
category.
longest?
Yeah,
know?
who's pissing?
When
I
does
don't know.
when do you stop pissing?
Yeah. How many
Well-
shakes do you take to get all the piss out? All right.
I think you get a max of 2. You
No.
know?
I'm saying the more shakes you're doing to get the piss
Yeah.
out, the wiser you are.
Yeah,
If
Well,
I'm shaking
true.
twice, there's piss in my pants.
Yeah,
Well-
yeah, dude.
Okay, because I feel like, and I tried this when I was younger. I would like hold the pee in for a little bit, and then I would go like this and just let a little bit out every now and again.
Nope.
So like I think they would have.
I
they
mean,
would
the
have full
life
reign on
hack
that one.
is to push the button on your
Yeah.
taint, and that pushes all the pee out
right.
after, so you
Mm.
don't have to shake or. I mean, I would still shake, but not as much. You know.
Right.
I could probably count on my hand how many times I've been successful at stopping a stream.
Like midstream,
Otherwise-
you can't just stop
Yeah,
it.
It's been
No.
one time for me,
Right.
and
it-
I
it's not
don't remember
possible.
the circumstances.
I could stop at any time. It
Fair.
just is
Yeah, same.
uncomfortable.
Right.
yeah.
No.
Yes, you
There's
can.
that
You
piss
can
coming out.
stop
You
a
can,
piss,
dude.
dude. Yes, you
Dude,
can. You just
I'm
stop
telling
it.
I don't think that's the way the world
That's
works.
crazy.
Dude, next time I pee at your place, I'll call you in and I'll show you.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
sit there and listen to the stream.
Yeah, I'll do like
You'll hear
Morse
mine and
code.
go, "Why are you still pissing? Will you please shake it off?"
No,
You
I
should be
mean,
there dribbling.
You got a long one. You got a long one.
I'll do Morse
Maybe I
code
gotta
with
get my
piss.
prostate checked or
Morse
something. I
code
don't
with
know.
The piss.
Pr-
Maybe.
pr- pr- pr-
Why does it sound like a
Anyways.
machine gun?
Because that's the best. I don't know.
You got a fucking card in your urethra, bro? Like you fucking like a bike? You just throw a card in the spoke and
yeah.
make that sound? You just got a card in your fucking urethra?
I like how Harris repeated it like 12 times.
You
got a
got
card?
a card in
You
your
got a
urethra,
card?
you got a
You got a little
spoke,
card
I was-
card
I
in
was
the
proud.
spoke, and then a
I was
card.
proud that I came up with the word urethra on the spot like that, okay?
That's
And
pretty
said it
good.
correctly. That's crazy.
You got a card in your spoke, dude? You got a urethra in your urethra?
Urethra? I see I fucked it up even when I came.
You got a card in your Aretha Franklin, dude?
Yeah.
If you like the stuff we say and want us to create more content, then help us quit our jobs over at patreon.com/anime trap house. It also helps us do public events, so please throw us some cash. Speaking of Patreon, shout out to our Patreon producers, Papa Squeaky, Diesel Tech, Moose Man, and Purdue. And of course, a Kyle-sized cuck shout out. I fucking put some extra words in there. A Kyle-sized cock shout out to our Patreon DJ royalty, the Queen of Piss, girl with the Pikachu tattoo,
Chew.
Choo. Choo choo.
the Ace of Cum, Polar Bear 93,
Burr.
I'm cool.
and the King of Sharts, fuck Jordy.
Fuck you, Jordy. Fucking
you,
loser, dude. You fucking
fucking
piece of shit.
loser.
I don't even think she's here
Fucking
right now.
loser, dumb.
Right, if
fucking
I
bitch,
fucking see her at
fucking
Did
loser.
somebody
Jordy.
post that we were live?
Yeah.
I did.
We did after. We did.
Fisher-
Yeah,
We did
Fisher
way
notified us.
after.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
after
not my
Fisher
job. when I'm
notified us
hosting.
that we did not notify them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what we have
Thanks for
Fixer
notify
for.
him. If you can't give us money, that's cool. We totally understand, but you can rate us or leave a review on iTunes because you're fucking dumb or whatever. Do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Fucking, I don't know anymore, man. If you have questions for us or just want us to say how awful we are, want to just say how not
You want to
awful
do
we
what?
are,
What we can do?
you could also send us your meat. I mean, it doesn't have to be meat. It could be light meat. It could be sprinkled meat. It could be any kind of meat you want. Check out the Mainline podcast if you want more free talk. That's we stick in the Wednesdays. You might hear it.
Yeah.
All right. We are watching what's the movie? Guns Akimbo.
Guns Akimbo.
Guns Akimbo. Spoiler, me and Harris already watched it together, so I don't care if I'm gonna miss the next podcast. I already got to talk to him about it.
You did.
Cool, dude.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Come
That's
hang
what
out with us
friendship's
at right. I made him a smoothie. I gave him a sandwich.
He did, dude. He really. We were sitting there, and he's like, "Hey, you want a smoothie?" And I was like, "What? Well, yeah." And then I heard him make it, and then he came back and went and made himself another one. I was like, "Oh man, I didn't know he was." He made me a whole
Gang,
smoothie.
dude.
That's crazy.
Come hang out with us over at Anime Midwest in Rosemont, Illinois from Friday, July 4th to Sunday, July 6th. We will also be hanging out after the con, but do understand we're going to need a decompress hour or two to take a nap before we all hang out again because I'm going to be fucking drained.
And we're old.
And we're old. But come hang out with us afterward. Tattoo guy might do tattoos for Patreons. We don't know yet. It's
Kyle
up in
might
the air.
just sleep for the night.
Kyle could sleep for the night.
Who knows?
Or sleep
I'm
during the
definitely drinking
convention
wine.
because he's
Yeah.
like that's his sleep time.
That
Yeah.
is.
Oh yeah. All right, let's get into the emails.
We
We
just
just
got,
got
a
a
letter.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter.
Where the fuck is my letter?
Come.
The fuck is my fucking letter? All right, let's start with some comments. We got a bunch, as per usual. This is on the first Fire Force, episodes 1 through 4. Do you think when someone turns into an infernal that there's a sweet spot where they are cooked to perfection or nah? Absolutely,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh yeah, like a microsecond.
Yeah.
Right, it's a small amount of time. But
Yeah.
Or
Like,
like,
if you can
they're
get a
tasty.
whiff of that, dude, oh my god.
or do you think they're like a good marshmallow that you burn? You know what I mean?
Or like if you if they pop, like if you pop an infernal like finger in your mouth, you think it explodes into like juice.
Yeah, I think no. I'm saying you can like deglove an infernal and you
Yeah.
get it
Oh.
gooey inside.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy because you would get 11 of them if it's a dude. You got every finger in his dong. Also,
Yeah.
you just
That'd be cool.
deglove them in all areas.
no.
Whoa.
This is on To Your Eternity, 6 through 10. Gugu's fermented booze goo is foul. They'll serve it down at the local hoggers. Thank you. This is on To Your Eternity, 11 through 15. Genuine question. Is Justin gay? He sounds gay.
You fucking got me, dude. I'm not, but I can.
Yeah, I'm gonna
be.
heart that one.
What?
Dude. That's a good one.
Genuinely
Right.
want to
I feel
know.
like
No,
I feel
yeah.
like we're all like a couple of drinks and like overcommitting to a meme away from.
Yeah.
Yeah,
from
if I
doing gay
saw a
stuff.
really, really pretty guy and I wasn't in a relationship and I had some drinks, something could have happened.
Something
Something
could
maybe.
happen. Yep.
You know,
How big is
Yeah.
it? How big are they? Are his tits?
I mean, those
guess.
waters.
Right.
You know.
That's what I'm saying. Like if listen, if I'm at a bar, you know, girl comes up talking to me, take him home. I get the lights are off. I'm slamming it from the back, and I feel some balls hit on me. You know, am I gonna stop? Probably not. You know, probably not.
I don't think so.
But if it looks like a dude, and I don't want to be a part of the dude.
I mean, honestly, playing with some balls while you're hitting it from the back sounds pretty awesome. It's like a
No.
little fidget,
Yeah, it's a little
like a
stress
fidget
ball.
toy.
Like a fidget toy?
Yeah, you just fucking
Yeah.
spin them around, dude.
Like if somebody looked
It's
like
like those
PJ,
marbles.
you know, like PJ is an attractive man. I don't think I'd be able to be like, all right, let me see all that hair.
Wow, you couldn't fuck me?
I
couldn't get
also-
a hairy one. Yeah,
Wow,
I
you
guess.
couldn't fuck.
No.
I do kind of agree with Cody on it. Like hair is a big issue for me.
Yeah, dude. Not a fan of a lot of
Not-
hair.
That
Dude.
makes sense.
Not a fan of
Like if
I'm
I
just
go
saying-
if I go to eat your ass and it is just a forest, I'm gonna be like, well,
Yeah.
that's not. I'm not
I-
going there.
Nope.
If I was prepared, I would be prepared. I would Brazilian it for you.
Oh,
If we
I
were
mean,
like,
but I would
hey-
need everything. I would need your beard gone.
Right.
You'd have to put on
Oh,
some
that's not-
makeup. You'd have to get way bigger tits.
And like it
Like,
needs
I-
to like I can't feel stubble. You know, like if
Yeah,
I feel
dude. Like I don't
stubble,
want to. I don't want to
oh,
rub your ass and like it hurts. You know, like my hand is in pain.
I ain't looking for the Velcro butt, dude. I don't want no part of that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying a couple drinks, you know, a couple tall waters deep. Anyone.
Well, yes. Well, yeah.
This is on To Your Eternity, 16 through 20. You absolute goobers. Watch season 2 immediately. Season 3 is coming out October, and just heads up, your boy Fushi is in modern times, and yes, he does visit Hoggers.
I'm
Season 3 is
trying-
kind of going to feel like an isekai. Strapping boys. Oh, yeah. Fuck Kyle.
We've been trying to get
that
To
fuck
Your
house-
Eternity out.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan to Dan 1 through 6. After hearing the poop stuff, I need an adult. LMAO. I don't know even what you're referencing, unfortunately.
Who
Yeah,
knows?
that could be anything.
It's every day.
It's every day with poop stuff, dude. We be doing poop stuff all the time. This is on 86, 19 through 23. Justin spoil an anime just for a fake pizza bet is madness. Can't believe I was one of the 2 people that voted for your dumbass. Now you are down to 1, and hopefully they'd be willing to suck your virgin dingling that bitches hate looking at.
Holy
I hope
fuck,
you
dude.
balls explode out of nowhere just because you said so. He spoiled
spoiled.
the ending of 86.
Okay. If you're gonna get that mad, if you're gonna get mad about a mid fucking anime, dude, get the fuck out of here, dude. That anime sucked. I did you a favor.
Oh, I'm not done yet, dude. I hope you
Keep
balls explode out of nowhere just because you said something that I don't like, let alone remember. I never watched Star Wars. I keep pulling the Kyle and passing out after 10 minutes of the movie. Either way, go fall on a dick and die. ... Sexually?
Nice.
And that's it.
I'll get you back. I promise.
Well, like, okay. I don't even know that you can really be mad at him because he didn't know. He just
didn't.
guessed.
And then I confirmed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I
I was saying
that is
yeah.
that one is on me.
Okay.
I'll take that one.
I mean,
But
I thought
I'll
you
give you-
confirmed
I'll
it
give
by
you back.
saying it. You know what I mean? Like, I
No,
was like, oh,
no.
that's what's weird.
Both Cody and I were like, you can't like look this up. Like, just tell
Do what I
it.
fucking want,
You
dude.
can do what
He
the fuck you want.
he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
I
It is
just
kind
saw
of
that
fucked
I
up,
was
but
right.
he can do whatever he wants.
He
He
can.
I
was
saw
right.
that I was right, and that was the most important thing.
This
That
is
is
America.
honestly, I respect that super hard because that is the most important thing. If I find out I'm right over somebody else for a pizza bet, dude, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, all these are on Fire Force season 2, 1 through 6. You could take a man to a barrel, but you can't force him to turn himself into a dick barrel fluid. I don't know what that means.
What the fuck does that mean?
I
What
don't
do
know
we
what
talk
that
about on this fucking podcast? Dude?
That was last week.
That
The
was
fuck
last
are we
week.
doing?
I don't know what we're doing.
Was I here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck did we talk about?
I don't know, dude.
I don't know.
A mini hot dog is called a pup, you fucking fucktards.
What
I don't
the
think
fuck
it
are
is.
you talking about? What are we talking about?
I do remember talking about the little weenies. We
Yeah, we
did
were
talk
talking
I
about
about
the
remember
little
mini
weenies.
corn dogs.
Mhm,
We also talked about mini corn dogs. We did talk about
Yeah. When you hit the ow and it comes out a fucking hot dog to shit or some shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is
Mhm.
this is bringing back memories. You know the problem is because we hung out on Saturday,
That is the problem.
so I'm
Yeah.
like, the podcast was 2 podcasts ago, and that's gone. That's never making a long-term memory, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had a conversation about corn dogs the day after that. So I'm like, I
Yeah,
don't know.
we did.
I'm like, are people like listening in on me? Like, what the?
Yeah, people are listening, dude. Justin gets love in last place, Kyle, because fuck you and your stupid big dumb dick.
Get his
damn.
ass.
That's pretty much it.
That's dude. Oh, my favorite thing, honestly, everything about the podcast is pretty cool. My favorite thing is that there is over 1,000 people out there that call Kyle's dick big dumb stupid dick. You know, think about that, Kyle. It's not just me anymore.
Young pink dick bitch.
There's thousands of us, dude.
Yeah.
There is
All right?
legitimately thousands.
I
There's
hate this.
legitimately thousands of us.
That know your big fat
You
dumb cock.
You
Big
want another-
stupid fat dumb idiot dick, dude.
You want another layer of dumb? My
Oh.
wife was talking to her sister and her boyfriend,
Yeah.
and they mentioned the podcast, and yeah, and they were like, we were like, don't listen to it. I'm like, I'm listening to it harder now. I'm like, oh no,
Oh no.
oh no.
They're gonna fucking know.
They're all
I don't
gonna
wanna
know
deal with
about
this.
Kyle's massive fucking hammer cock, inflatable arm flailing tube man looking hanging fucking meat sausage, dude.
Hate it. Thanks.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Fucking idiot. All right, the measurement from armpit to where the hangers hang and the fights are cool, but everything else is pretty mid. It's a nice palate cleanse as I wait for season 3 of Solo Leveling. Also, there's such a big foreshadowing event during the beer drinking scene, and when I looked it up, I lost my shit. Also, are you Team Cha or Team Radish? I think Solo Leveling is trash too. Just asking for a friend. They said it was A1 from day one, and there's a reason they're getting their bag. Fuck Jordy, Bendy Johns. Or hashtag fuck Jordy, hashtag Bendy Johns.
Bendy Johns is wild.
That was a lot of stuff.
I don't
That's
know
insane.
all
Just
these
giving a
questions.
fuck
What
Jordy
the
at
fuck
end
is
of it.
Team Cha or Team Radish? What
Yeah.
is that?
I don't like A1 steak sauce. All right.
A1
Cha
from
I
day
like
one
A1
is-
steak
Cha-
sauce. I don't
Cha
like
is
it on
the
steak,
lady
but
From
delicious.
Solo
Yeah.
Leveling.
Who the fuck is
Oh,
Radish?
I don't know. That one is.
Raditz? Like Goku's brother?
That's what I'm thinking.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
I don't
pulling
know
out
who
shit.
Radish is.
I don't see anything.
I don't
Lost
know.
me with that one.
Yeah.
A1 steak sauce is good if you burnt the shit out of steak. I'm just
I
saying.
can
A1
agree.
steak
Yeah.
sauce is
Yeah.
good
Or
if,
on
if you're
burgers?
eating you're
Dude.
eating a shitty steak that is overcooked.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yes.
Yeah.
I
Also on
did.
burgers, it's delicious.
I fucked
yeah.
up cooking a steak one day, and I went to the store and got A1 steak sauce.
Yeah, because that's
that's
the only way
true.
you can chew through it. Like when you have to, if you have to chew a steak more than like 4 times, it's first of
Yep.
all you fucked it up, which is fine, it happens. But you need steak sauce, absolutely.
Steak
Uh,
sauce.
Last comment: the thought behind the thought, the fire beneath the fire, the force behind the 8.
Dude. No, man.
Oh, people are
Land
cooking
young,
eggs.
dude.
Yeah, dude, the force behind the 8 is
Good.
diabolical.
That is
That's really
horrible,
good.
dude.
That's fucking insane, dude.
Fuck
Yep.
that.
That would be Kyle's like fire force thing. Instead of like fire underneath his feet, it'd be actually on his butt cheeks. That way he could just shoo
I
Yeah.
think
in.
I think between Forced 8 and Castable, I need to stop saying things.
Yeah, force 8. Well, force 8 was PJ.
No,
That
it
was
was
PJ.
forced. It started with a forced. I said a number.
You
I
said,
think he brought.
but you weren't talking about that. PJ, I specifically remember PJ said forced 8, and
did
everybody
say
lost
forced
their
8.
minds.
I will.
Yeah.
I will redact that. We need to stop saying things.
Yeah, that's better. That's much better.
No. Okay.
HR violation.
I only say good shit. Okay.
Okay, dude.
I do not say
No.
problematic shit. Okay.
Was it you who used the word ripe last week?
It was absolutely not me. I would never
it
say
was
some
you,
shit
dude.
like that.
It was
No,
definitely
it fucking
him.
wasn't, dude. I'd never
Roll
say
back the
ripe.
tape. Roll back the
Yeah.
tape.
You
You
can
go
roll back
to
the tape. You never catch me saying ripe about.
You
a
never
person,
catch
dude.
me saying ripe. Cut to him saying ripe.
Cut to me being like, yeah, that's about the right page, and then that's
Yeah.
it. And
Dude,
then I'm cooked.
If you go to Pornhub and type ripe, I'm pretty
Nope.
sure I'm
What
pretty
the
sure
fuck are
it
you
just
I think
saying?
they would
down.
they would take you to a different page, and they're like,
cut-
"Yo, dude, you gotta cut that
Cut to
shit out."
Kyle 5 seconds ago saying we got to be careful what the fuck we
gotta
say
be
on the podcast.
Cut to Kyle in a week when he types ripe and the FBI has him in fucking handcuffs, dude.
Fucking
Yeah,
dude, you see that Elon Musk fucking tweeted and said Trump's on the Epstein files?
Yeah, I did see that.
That's insane,
Yeah.
dude. What the fuck is happening in our
I
country?
knew Daddy and his little boy were gonna start fighting eventually.
That
You know
crash
when
out
this
is
whole
fucking
started.
good.
I
But
thought
the
it was
crash out is
January.
the crash out is great to watch.
It's all the first year of his presidency.
This yeah,
dude.
it's
5
It's-
months.
right.
it's great to
Yeah.
watch.
It's been a long year.
Also
What the
on the
fuck,
on the
man?
topic of big dick, all right. I'm gonna give you a little story real quick. I know we're like 8 hours into the podcast and everything.
Yeah, and
But
he just got
get-
on a flight.
We're a half hour in.
Get
Go ahead.
you a girl who looks at your dick, right? And says, "Hey, it looks big today." Right? Soft. And then
Yep.
you go and take a shower and it's cold and then it recedes into you and she goes, "See, normally it looks like that."
That hurt.
Yeah,
I got
That
me a
hurts.
lady who a day later said, "You know, it kind of hurts." And I'm like, "That's why I married you.
That's what's
Yeah.
up, dude. That's the good.
Thank
you.
That's the
That's
good
fucking
cushion.
pat on the back, dude."
Yeah.
Yep.
No,
My-
I'm only head when I'm cold, right? Like, there's no-
You got to feel the ridges.
right.
Fair.
And so for her to be like, "It's looking big today," and then for her to be like, "It normally looks like that," and I'm like, "Damn, it's just head, bro. You
It's
just,
just it, dude.
that's messed up. You say that to my face like that."
That is crazy. That is crazy. All right, we have one email. Dear Trap Lords, it's titled Random Thoughts. Dear Trap Lords, I'm happy to announce that I took your advice and am now drug-free, unmedicated. I will miss the voices and paranoia, but luckily I still have you guys in my ear to compensate. Also, just wanted to share some wonderful quotes I heard at work and thought you would enjoy. Also, before reading them, do you know what the slang definition for a torta is? If not, it is thick Mexican or Hispanic mommy. One step above gordita on the size scale, according to Urban Dictionary.
I didn't know about the gordita part.
Anyways, here's a quote. Here's a shit he's heard at work. If she ain't torta, me no importa.
God damn.
Wow. We found our fan base.
Dude, I have said it so many times, but they really are the best. From the comments on Spotify to the fucking emails we get, we true like show me a different one that does it, you know?
How
You
did
won't
y'all
find it.
find us? Like what happened? You know?
Oh, it took a while.
It did take a while.
That's crazy.
If it ain't 280, it ain't a lady. That's right, dude.
Yeah.
I will not babysit you kids if they don't know how to use Narcan.
Fuck that. Holy
dude.
shit.
Oh,
Are you
person's
okay?
cooking.
Dude, this dude is cooking, bro. Holy shit.
That-
His
where do
job's
Where do you
cooking.
work?
I need a bib.
Yeah. And the next one says, a quote from a conversation on herpes and sex. A few speed bumps shouldn't stop the whole buzz.
Oh my god.
I'm sure that
my
does not apply to herpes. I
God.
promise you.
It's pretty good. I'm sure there are more, but I do not remember. But I will do better to catch them as they appear. As always, you guys are killing it and bring me a ton of joy and laughs. With love, Bathroom Epiphanies. P.S.
Hell yeah.
If you start trying to set a more structured form to your mainline podcast, I will, long Kyle pause, fly to Anime Midwest and Isekai all you. The organized chaos you guys have is top tier. Please don't give into the fan service like some sort of fire force.
What are we, some kind of fire force?
I promise you, it will never be organized.
Yeah.
It will never
No
be
matter how
organized.
badly Cody wants
Not
it to
one
be,
time.
it will never be
Yeah,
organized.
he wants us to go fucking corporate, dude.
He
I
wants
don't
us to,
want us to
What
go
about-
corporate.
What about if we pick a production studio?
The problem
What do
about
we do?
Cody-
A24 and we just watch all their
A24?
movies.
That's
Cody
oh,
just he
we're
wants
doing
to
the
build
same
it up
thing
to
with an
cut
act-
it down.
We're
That's
doing
all
the
he
same
wants.
thing with an
Yeah.
actor.
Cody's like
There's-
only 2 sentences per thing.
No.
Fuck out of my face, dude.
You know,
No.
Cody fucking he had Harris make a fucking PowerPoint with all our KPIs.
I did
and
not.
fucking-
I didn't.
He literally said, "Have it on my desk by Friday."
You
or
don't.
you're
Yeah.
fired."
The
Yeah.
thing
I said,
is,
"What the
he
fuck,
told me
dude?"
after the podcast on Thursday, dude. He fucking said,
He
"By the
said-
way, Harris, stay back. I got to talk to you real quick."
Listen.
He said,
Yo,
give
the
me your
stay
QP
backs.
mail.
Yeah.
All I said for mainline is that we don't need to explain the plot of the show, okay? Because what would happen is PJ watched
See what I'm
50
talking about?
things, and then he
what I'm
would
talking about?
talk about a thing, but then he would say everything that happened in the 4 episodes he watched. And all I was saying is that lasted a long time. And guess
Bathroom
what?
Tiffany, do you
And guess
understand?
what? He stopped doing it, and now it's way shorter, and it's more betterer.
You understand?
I won't be on it if you're on it.
You
It ain't
understand?
short. The last one was 1.5 hours. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's
And I
definitely
had
not
my
shorter.
and I had my wrestling minute in that time.
And I won't be on it if you're on it. I fucking love you, PJ. Oh, we gotta do some gay shit when we're in Japan, dude. Like in honor of Pride Month. I know it won't be Pride Month there, but like today it is now, so we have to do some gay shit while we're there. All
gotta
right.
be
I'm
careful,
gonna
dude.
shave
You're-
my butthole.
You're gonna be
Yeah.
gay white people in Japan, dude. You're gonna get fucking.
Yeah,
You're gonna get fucking killed, dude.
dude.
We won't
Cody's
get
Yakuza.
killed.
I'm tall.
Yeah. Yeah,
We
dude.
got it.
We'll be fine.
You'll get hate crimes, man.
They don't got guns over there. What are they gonna do? Stab me? The fuck, bro?
I don't know, dude.
They're gonna
I don't
stab
know.
me, dude?
I don't know the preferred way of violence, but like the Yakuza are a thing, man.
They're gonna
I
have to
see
jump
one guy
to
pull out a
stab it.
knife, and I'm just gonna look at him in his eye and go, "What am I at church?
Yeah.
What kind of bullshit is this? Put your fucking knife away, dude."
They're gonna have to jump to stab PJ in a place that's gonna hurt him.
That's
Ciao.
crazy that you're saying this out loud before going to Japan. Dude. I can't wait for you to show up and they just play back episodes of the podcast. They go,
We step off the plane, bro, and they're just like, boop. And they just
Right,
hold it up. They're like, "Get the fuck out!" I'm like,
Well,
"No,
Get the fuck out. We're sending you to Canada.
Oh fuck! All right, that is it. We have no new reviews, which is on par with those type of people. You know what I'm saying?
Apple
Hell yeah.
reviews.
Apple people.
Apple people.
That's it. We did the letter. It was cum filled.
We just got.
I don't know. He just took the song from us, man.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter.
I refuse to sing the
It
song.
was full of cum.
It was cum filled.
It was cum filled. We're rude. All right. What are we watching? It is Fire Force Season 2, Episodes 7 through 12. So we'll go straight to Doper Chokes and Cody. Go ahead.
Yeah, this ruined my fucking day to watch this because I watched it today. Dune came out today, and I had to stop playing Dune so I could watch Fire Force Season 2 episode Nobody Gives a Shit. This is a
And it's Dune.
it's a choke.
Dune.
And I don't give it a rope because when they do fight, it is pretty fucking cool. All right? The fight
Pretty fire.
between the tattooed dude, Inky Flame, whatever the fuck his shit was, that was
Dude,
awesome.
when he punches and the
course you like
tattoos
that.
bend off his arms.
Yeah.
wha-
He did like 12 fucking face grab to slams into the ground. Like that is my favorite anime thing of all time, and he did it 12 fucking times. That whole scene, awesome. I just wish there was more of that. The fight between Joker and the other dude, not even that great. You know, the animation was cool, but Joker as a character is absolutely fucking stupid, dude. Every line of dialogue that man said, he literally said the "I'm alone." He fucking said it.
And he turned into a wolf, dude.
Yeah,
You can't do that to me.
you can't.
Okay.
You can't write that, dude. That's a school shooter that wrote that. That was Jim in the back having
Yeah.
a bad day, dude.
Yeah. The writer of this show is a fucking dork.
Yeah, he's a fucking nerd, bro. But yeah, everything else besides the fights, I fucking hate. I hate the dialogue. I hate the overlaying story. I hate all the fucking humor that they try to put into this. None of it's funny. I don't like it. I hate it. I don't want to watch more. And we have to. There's so much more to watch, guys.
I know. It's
Two more weeks.
I was watching it on 1.5 speed, and it still felt slow as fuck. It was awful. But we didn't get 12 episodes on the boat like we thought, PJ.
That is also true, and I'll
They
give
did.
it to them on that front. But
Yeah.
then they lost me when they started eating dirt.
Yeah, they did start eating dirt. Yeah, I don't know, man. Especially in like the fucking age of shonen that we're in right now. All the fucking
Right.
crazy good shonens that are
Yeah.
out. And then we just have fucking this. And it's just,
Stick
it
to
just
the formula.
feels awful.
Yeah,
I'm
like if
not
this
asking
came out
for
at
a
the same
lot.
time as Bleach, I would have been like, "Oh, this is the greatest thing ever."
You fuck off, dude.
Dude, yeah, it's unbelievable with him, man. I really do
Back
think though, like
together with you, Kyle.
if I was younger, like I think this shit would probably hit, you know?
Oh yeah, dude. If I was still forming and not listening to
Yeah.
words and sentences,
Yeah, you're just watching big colors, fat titties fall out, you know, like
Yeah.
just like when the big dude got holes punched everywhere, he's like, I'm fine. I'm like, okay, sure.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's just
I hate it.
we're just not the right audience for it. Okay, I get it. I understand. Maybe I'm being too hard on it, but me personally watching it, I wanted to fucking shoot
yeah,
myself in
as
the
an
face.
adult 34-year-old man,
As an adult 67-year-old man, I fucking hated this.
All right, Kyle.
yeah, this is a big ass rope, dude. That first episode I watched, I like had to stop like near the end of it and turn to Justin and be like, "This is gonna be a really fucking rough watch, dude."
hmm
Like that was a painful watch. And you know what pisses me off about it is that it had probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen in anime. I laughed really hard when it got to the circumference thing.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
That was
funny,
pretty good.
dude.
That was
That's.
pretty good.
I mean, just the idea that he's so autistic about being a knight that he memorized that many digits of pi. That's hilarious. I can't like.
Yeah.
I love everything to do with that character. The problem is that character only has like maybe a total of 5 minutes screen time in 12 episodes so far, and everything else in this show just fucking blows. Like, and is the stupidest thing you've had to deal with. It's
That's fair.
and I feel like it's only getting a rope because it's so pretty. It makes me that much more mad. I finally truly understand
okay.
Harris's closest to greatness like argument, because this is like the epitome of that, you know,
Mm-hmm.
where you're just like you're just mad at how much worse it is.
Yeah, because
Message
every time the fire's on the fucking screen, dude, it is pretty.
Yeah.
Message over.
Oh, dude, when they do the like the impact
Mhm.
frames with the pluses and everything,
Mhm,
dude,
yeah, It's dope.
insane.
dope.
I almost sorry. I almost did a bit this week. I'm not gonna do it, but I almost watched these 6 episodes on mute. So that way I could go, man, this show's great. I love it.
Oh, dude, I'm watching a dub. I don't know if everybody's watching a dub. The voice acting for the dub is so
No, I
fucking
had
bad,
to
dude.
switch to the sub.
It's
'cause it was,
Yeah.
one of the worst I've ever.
it was
seen.
egregiously
Yeah.
bad.
I
It's-
could not believe it.
It's so
I'm
bad. And then
sticking
Ainzul Gon's voice actor pops up as the
Yeah.
crow. I'm like, no fuck. And he sounds just like that man
Literally.
he has one fucking vocal line, and it is just Ainzul Gon.
Yeah.
All right, Harris.
That's a rope. The action's fine. I like Joker.
You are the fucking worst, man.
He had to whisper it.
when he's standing on the roof
like it.
and he's
That-
like,
that
"We
fucking
gotta
got
get
me,
down,"
dude.
and he's like, why do we get up here?" And he's like, "Because when you're a hero, you gotta look down at the city."
That
I
shit
don't
was
know.
funny as
I
hell,
don't
dude.
know, that shit
I
was
liked
good.
it.
And then he literally says, "I'm like a lone wolf," and then turns into a
I
wolf.
fucking hated that.
That's
though.
amazing.
That
he
sucks.
said he's number 52. He's got a deck of cards.
get
Come
the
on,
fuck-
dude.
I
Dude, I was-
hated it.
I was playing Dune, listening to Justin watch these. The amount of noises this man made while watching it, I thought he was playing a game. I said, "What are you playing?" Because he just kept going, "Get the fuck out of here, dude. I was like, what are you playing? He's like, I'm watching stupid fucking Fire Force right now.
The last episode was like the most entertaining episode. I don't know.
It was definitely entertaining.
There's that like it just couldn't. It felt like the show was finally not taking itself seriously.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and I appreciated it for that. Them eating the dirt when they get on to the ground made me laugh out loud. I just thought again, it's like the show. The show's good when it's not taking itself seriously, but then it's not good. I don't really know why, but it just feels bad. Even when he's like talking to the lady and she's like, I can only give you 1 second of power. And I'm like, I know what he's gonna say.
Yeah,
you know?
That's all I fucking need.
And he's like, 1 second is enough. And
then he used like 20 seconds, and then he went back in time to give him more seconds. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
They did the time thing, and I was like, I guarantee it's gonna be some shit like the Kekkei Genkai of his family is they can manipulate time through fire or some
fucking
bullshit.
Worst, dude.
And then it happened like that, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
the show's bad. I fucking hate this show. Yeah, it's just a rope. I wanted to just give it a choke, but I kept every episode felt like the longest episode of my fucking life, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Justin.
Yeah, we're fucking back, baby. You remember that guy I was talking about last week where, like, you know, you don't know why you stopped hanging out with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking murdered him and buried him in my backyard. This show fucking sucked. This is the easiest rope of my fucking life. I have 2 quotes that I had to write down because I couldn't get them out of my head. The first one is Shinra, you know, just being a cool MC. He said, I'm pretty good at raising hell. Hated that. Yeah. The next one is when Ogun is fighting the fucking infernal dude, and he's like, he says Shinra, he's like, hey, I could use your hand over here. And then 30 seconds later, Catbish is like, Ogun, do you need help? He's like, nah, I got this myself. It was like 30 seconds apart from each other.
He's just one of those toxic people who's like, I need help. They're like, you want help? And he's like, fuck it, I'll do it myself, okay?
Yeah. Not from a fucking girl.
Yeah, I don't know anybody like that.
I don't know anyone.
Where's my
this show sucks. It's a rope. I'm done.
All right. Well, I give it a choke. There's still something that's tickling my brain. The fights are good enough to like keep me going.
It's really just the Ogun fight for me that made me do choke because I'm telling you, dude, a visceral part of my fucking ooga booga brain goes crazy when I see when you grab a fucking face and slam it into the ground. Oh,
pretty neat.
I want a tattoo of it. I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna do like a fucking frame by frame tattoo of a face slam on my chest.
I did like when Joker dude turned the commander into mincemeat. I did not like his backstory. Didn't care for that one.
Didn't care at all.
Wild.
Just the escalation of that backstory was incredibly fast.
And then they don't even give him a backstory. He's like, I'm a scientist. What do you mean? That's his whole backstory.
I mean, I respect that. He's like, I just want an objective truth on what the fuck is going on with our universe.
I felt like we could have split the extremes between the two and maybe added something in there, but like maybe the religion murdered his family. And then maybe the other guy got used. I don't know. Maybe not both on one guy.
Let me
spread it around a little bit.
Let me tell you something. I don't know what's going on the show.
It doesn't
is
matter.
Joker and the scientist the same person?
No.
They lied
work
to me.
together.
They're the same person.
I feel like we've seen them in the same shot. Also, I feel like
we do.
Leaked is, as a character, is what the embodiment of the audience is. It's like, I just want one fucking truth in this show. Just tell me what the fuck is going on, dude.
What the fuck is fire?
Right.
What the fuck is an Adola link? I still don't know.
Who's
It's a
Adola?
link to Adola.
Everything makes more sense if you replace the word Adola with hell.
Mm-hmm.
Hell link.
Yep.
Hell burst.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. You fucking nailed it.
Hellburst. Dialogue fucking sucks. The whole they can do animation. They can do it. They show it to us. There's like a series of different shots for like when Leek is like going through a sliding glass door in like his backstory. It's beautiful. They nail it. When Joker shows up to talk to the other captain, the guy who's got the fucking crazy eyes and is super strong. I forget his name. He shows up to talk to him.
Shimona.
Yeah,
Shimona.
and they do the rain and the like cigarette shit. Everything looks really cool, and then they just make them stare at each other and then say the same shit over for like, I don't know, 3 minutes.
Yeah,
Until
it was like some
something
bullshit
happens.
noir fucking
Yeah.
dog
Yeah.
shit. And literally it was 30 seconds in between every single response.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I was fine with most of what they were trying to do. Just like what it just the execution of it was bad in the end. Didn't care for dudes eating dirt. That was fucking
That was funny.
that.
That was
He-
funny.
I
That was
liked it.
funny. I
They
like
get
them
to the
eating dirt.
Chinese fucking peninsula and everybody's like fucking are they Cajun? Are they just Southern? I don't know what they are. I'm like, what
bit of
incarnation is going on, dude?
What
What
tarnation?
They're eating our
Dude.
fucking taters.
Jordy just came into the fucking chat and said Joker is so cool.
I want it.
And you know it's not sarcasm.
And
dude.
you know it's not
Yeah.
sarcasm.
Ah, fuck
I
you,
would-
Jordy.
I would
You-
Jordy,
definitely
lose our
not
number,
say
dude.
that he's so cool, but I
You know how we talk about like
like him.
those anime fans? Is she a secret op, bro? Like she has to be an op for them.
You cannot look at that fucking wolf scene and say that, okay?
Yeah.
Legally, you cannot.
It's
Right.
kinda cool.
It's kind of
I
cool.
kinda like it. I don't
Everything you
feel
said,
good
I
about
hated.
liking it. I'm telling you right now. I'm very open and honest about the fact that I like it how I like Solo Leveling, right? It
Mhm.
just
Mhm.
does something inside of me that I can't fully express.
Jordy said, I just got here. Damn. I'm sorry, Jordy. You know I'm just playing. We love you, okay?
I'm not.
Yeah.
Your
Fuck you,
opinions are
Jordy.
shit because of you say Joker is cool. He is the opposite of cool.
If there's a character named Joker, chances are I like them.
Right. That's fair.
That's just how it is.
Persona,
Harris is on your side,
Batman,
but you're
Yeah.
both wrong. Harris
Fire
knows he's wrong.
Force.
You give me someone named Joker and he's
Watchmen.
actually Gambit, I hate him.
No, why are you talking about it? That makes him cooler, dude.
Cool.
They really tried going for them all on this character.
Yeah.
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 I hate it too because Purdue was like, you guys got to watch season 2 of Fire Force because it's really good. Compared to the first
What?
season, I'm like, it's
That's
objectively
crazy.
worse. There's no My Stars happening a single time because he's dead.
There's-
And we
there-
saw Cold Tuba for 30 seconds.
the cold
Yeah.
tuba was there. We did get fire time travel,
Mm-hmm.
time manipulation.
That sucked.
There it is.
Why did we get the prologue thing like 18 times? Why did we
Yeah,
why
I
did we
know.
get it? And then some character in the show is like, remember the prologue? And then they cut to the prologue in the same episode.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
shit was crazy.
Mhm.
That was
You think you evade
crazy.
it 3 minutes in and then they still give it to you.
And then
They
they, hit you
fucking-
with it.
They fucking wasting my
don't
time,
know.
and I have no fire to manipulate the time they're wasting, dude.
Because they thought they were cooking with all this shit.
Mhm.
Like Shinra literally said, "I only need 1 second 5 times,"
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they played that scene.
That's what I'm
18
saying,
times,
dude.
Yeah.
The first time he said it,
Bro.
I was like, kind of guess, and then he said it like 5 more times, and I'm like, no, I get it.
Yeah,
I
and
get
then
it,
he-
dude.
Ooh.
1 second is all you need, okay? And then he took way more than a second.
So many more seconds.
He took
they
so
took
many,
so many more
seconds,
seconds,
than one, dude.
Activate
That's
1 second.
He said,
Plot.
There are
Plot!
plot.
Plot, plot.
I only have 1 second to say plot. Plot, 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 plot,
He
plot.
said, I take your 1 second. I have 300 milliseconds times
Per
3.
second.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
So I'm actually having 3 seconds per second. Okay.
Mhm.
So
He thinks he's Gojo, dude. If there are so many Adola links, and I can only choose one, and I can only activate it for 1 second.
This is probably the shortest I've ever written for a plot. So
Yes,
if you have something
sir.
to
That's
interject,
good, dude.
It
That's
makes
good.
it
Tell me
makes
when they're
sense.
eating the
Cruising.
dirt.
Yeah,
Okay. I got you.
I'm gonna get a
To
drink.
my surprise, wait, hold on. Episode 7, Road to the Oasis. Oh, Cody, you can go. I don't give a fuck about it. That's not what I meant. Go get your
Get his
fucking
ass.
soda pop.
Go get your
I'm not getting a soda
sugar
pop.
squirt.
Who the fuck says soda
Yeah.
pop, dude?
Get your fucking
Go get your
soda pep.
calcified squirt.
Go get your
Yeah,
words
dude.
bubble up like soda pop, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Got
get some
him, dude.
squirt, dude. I'm getting I'm hefty glass of squirt beer back.
Go get some squirt with your cream pie.
To my surprise, the gang gets off of the boat immediately and then eats dirt about it. There you go, Harris. Harris, we
They
got
ate
dirt.
the dirt. dude. I kind of get it because they're just like, I'm so excited. What do I do? Eat the dirt? Okay. And then they just start eating the dirt, man. Like, act like that's not going to be you and Cody when you get off the fucking plane. in
It
Japan,
might.
dude.
It
That's
fucking
what I'm
might.
saying.
Fuck, I didn't think about it like that. Maybe the show's is the show dope? The show dope? I don't know.
This scene is dope, man. Them just being like, I'm so happy to be here. I'm going to eat dirt about it, dude.
Harris makes a strong point.
Juggernauts. Yeah, he does. Juggernaut's ma shows up to talk Southern about taters, and no, it's not the good ones.
Not the good ones.
They drive inland, and they get really high on gases emitted from the ground along the way, and they're fucking shooting.
Yeah, what the
stuff.
fuck
They're
was
acting
going on
dumb.
there, man?
I don't know why we had to add this in.
Something happens. Something happens when you get into the country, dude.
They
Yeah.
hitting, they doing the fear and loathing in Las Vegas thing. They're like, we can't stop here. It's backcountry, and they start blowing up stalagmites.
yeah, and then Avenged
Yeah.
Sevenfold starts playing.
Dude.
No,
He
it sounds
who
pretty
makes
dope
a
now.
beast of himself gets rid of the pain of being a man.
They talk through the mission's goal, and it's just to figure out if Adola bursts and the Great Cataclysm coincide with each other. So, does Cataclysm equal Adola, or does
That's
Adola
why they're
equal
here?
Cataclysm?
Yeah.
That's it.
Because they're going to a spatial rift, which is
Spatial
like a weird
rift.
timey-wimey thing.
The fuck?
Timey-wimey thing.
I
they
missed all
never
of this,
Go
dude.
to. That's because you were distracted with a talking mole.
Yes,
And,
I was, dude. It's so real for that one.
Yeah, it really was.
I was like, what the fuck is happening? Oh, a mole.
A mole. So eventually, a talking mole, and this is the animal that stole Juggernaut's mom's taters.
Yep.
No, not the good ones. And a talking crow joins the crew on their travels. And I left it completely out because I don't know what this big worm thing is. I don't fucking get what's going on.
It's
why they're having to
Dune.
distract it.
It's dude.
It's Dune.
Oh, Dune.
It's Dune.
Anyways, these animals are just trying to get home. They're headed home, or we're all headed to the home of these two animals that were stolen from them by a mysterious gang. They're like, hey, if you go to this thing out in the woods that didn't exist until it existed 200 years ago, which is now a tabernacle, if you go to there, then you'll probably find what you want. But you could also beat up the people who beat us up.
Go
Question?
Yep.
What the fuck is a tabernacle?
ahead. Tabernacle. I don't know.
I
It's
looked it up,
Religious shit.
and
Yeah.
I didn't find anything I wanted.
It's a
It is
euphemism for a penis.
Right, I get that, but what is it actually?
It's
Like, cause
Right.
when I'm about to go lay some rod, I'm like, baby, get ready for that tabernacle. Tabernacle.
that
That's what I'm saying.
tabernacle.
I'm gonna get ready for some tabernacle, dude.
I think tabernacle means fuck in French.
Mm-mm.
My
Tabernacle.
problem with
They say it
tabernacle?
in letterkenny.
Go ahead.
they go through and they talk about how Amaterasu
Yeah.
in Japan is the name of the first pillar. Is this bitch's name Tabernacle? That's a terrible name. I
No.
don't like Tabernacle name.
Tabernacle's a thing. It says
what?
a tabernacle is a portable sanctuary or tent used for
Yeah.
worship.
Yeah, because in the Bible, there's explicit instructions on how to build a correct tabernacle, which
Kill
is
me.
just it's it's very funny. Like there's diagrams and stuff like that. Like no, you got to build it exact, dude. Vibes are off if you don't build it like this.
If the vibes are off, dude, you're going to hell forever. Just saying.
I mean, look, you joke about it, but like in the Church of Anime Trap House, if you don't build your trap house correctly, we will not come to give you a piss mode.
Yeah.
That's
That
true.
is
And the
true.
only way you build your trap house correctly is you build whatever the fuck you want, but you have to christen it with piss at the end.
A piss chart.
Mhm.
Yeah, you need a piss charp. Literally,
That's
whatever
a
you
rule.
want, piss charp, you're done.
Yeah.
We'll go come and bless it.
We'll come bless it. But
Yeah,
the
at
piss
the end of the
charp's
day-
vibes have to be good.
Yeah, if your piss charp's vibes are a little fucky, dude, you get the piss.
Like if you ate a lot of asparagus and you peed on the piss chart, that's bad. We're
Yeah.
not gonna.
If your piss has a little too much fermentation in the smell of it,
Yeah.
yeah, you're getting fucking.
If your kidneys are working overtime and the calcium is too high, we're not. We're not.
If you have 300 plus milligrams of calcium in your daily output of piss,
Yeah.
we're not
Yeah.
coming.
If you
Absolutely.
got thick piss, we don't want
Yeah.
it.
And also, if your piss is too clear, like if you drink, if
Yeah.
you're way too hydrated, you're fucking done, dude. I don't want that. I want
I
it to
don't
be flavorful, okay?
yeah. We need some juice in this.
Like a
in the
broth.
story.
Like a
Yeah.
good
Broth.
broth.
Yeah.
Like it could be a stock at worst, but broth is what we're looking for.
Honestly, you need to have a very, very specific. Okay, now it's
Yeah.
starting to sound like a
See?
tavern.
Now it's a
Come in.
tavern. Now you
Yeah,
understand.
now we got a diagram,
You
okay?
need a specific diet to piss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't worry,
what
we'll
I'm
make
saying.
we'll make a whole diagram.
We'll make a diagram. Don't worry about it.
It'll be in the Bible. Anyways, so at the end of the day, they evade this giant fucking dune worm. They settle down for the night after getting through all these gases. They're still all gassed up, still acting wonky, and then they come across an ocean of infernals that have been wandering the desert for centuries. They're like, hey, look at the fucking stars. It's crazy. You don't see this shit in the big city, us city folk. And then they look down, they're like, crazy. There's just more stars on the ground. And they're like, oh, we're about to be cooked.
Mhm.
So they decide to leave them be. There's just too many lava dicks for
It's
our
awesome.
nun to
Ah.
suck.
See, dude, if they called them lava dicks, like that was like, the term for them, I'm in. I'm here. Also, that dune worm looked like fucking shit, dude. It looked
did.
It's not
so
great.
bad.
They should have left it out. I don't know.
Yeah.
It gave nothing to the story.
No, nothing.
Anyway.
Not everything gives to the story when the story doesn't give anything.
True.
That is, put that on a t-shirt. There's at least 3 phrases of Harris a podcast we could put on shirts. 3
Oh, absolutely.
phrases a podcast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I kind of cook with it.
Yeah. I get like 1 every 10, Harris,
I
3 a
mean,
day.
But
Dude, I've been
you
at
have-
this since 2019, dude. If I'm not outputting, boss puts me on a pip.
It's true. He does get talked to. I will call him after the podcast and be like, what the fuck happened?
Every podcast he calls me after and says, this is what you could have said differently. And it's just
Yeah.
like an hour of me crying.
Yeah. See, PJ, you haven't got a call yet because you said 4 state, and that will live on for you have about another 3 to 4 months before you start getting calls.
All right. I got to figure it out.
Yeah. You gotta get another one.
I mean, saying ripe is.
That wasn't me.
That was I'm pretty sure it was you, PJ.
It was me.
I'm pretty
No,
sure
it
it was
was-
you, dog.
I'm gonna listen to it. If
I'll
fucking
tell you
hope it's
for
Harris.
sure.
I'm making a TikTok of
Yeah.
Harris saying I didn't say it, and then he says it.
It was either you or
Can't wait.
Kyle. It was you or
can't wait.
Kyle. I
I'll
know
tell
that.
you
No,
it
no,
wasn't
no.
me or Justin because me and
I
Justin
thought it was
crashed
Justin.
the fuck out, dude.
It wasn't me.
Definitely
I
wasn't
was
me.
quiet until I came in with Castable.
Yeah, that's like
he
came in
did.
with
He
gas.
did come in with
It-
Castable.
It wasn't me.
No,
Okay,
Justin
I'm
and I
gonna-
were
I'm gonna
crashing
look.
out. Justin and I were crashing out about.
I'm playing back the tapes. They make it to the Oasis and Juggernaut, who he would just love to grow taters there. And no, not the good ones. The crow shows the tabernacle to them, and it's located right in the middle of this oasis. It's identical, but a little bit smaller than the one located in Tokyo. They are attacked by hellhounds, and Tamaki prays for those hellhounds while Arthur kills them. Shinra hears, or I guess has, an Adola link telling him to protect the forest. Protect the forest. End episode.
Yeah, that's
Return
been
the
going
slab.
Return the slab.
Yeah, I was gonna go ahead and encourage the cowardly dog.
Hell yeah.
You just gonna give it
That's
to him,
good.
bro? That's crazy.
That was great, dude.
You didn't even make him pay for that, Justin.
No,
The fuck?
That's a free one.
That's
I
a-
got one.
Everybody gets
Everybody
one.
gets
That's
one.
true. Everybody gets one. You right.
Everybody
My
gets
bad.
one.
I fucked
That's
it.
encouraged the
I fucked it.
cowardly dog out of Battlestar Galactica.
Ooh, oh my god, dude! I need to rewatch that. I fucking forgot about Battlestar Galactica.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking loved that show, dude.
Episode
The
8,
original
Smoldering-
Among Us, dude.
For real, bro. Dude, that board game
Level
still
exists.
rips, bro. You know you can't buy that anymore. That's like a fucking.
Yeah.
That's like a really rare item.
That's
that
a
I
fucking
have.
relic, bro.
That's a fucking
a
ancient,
relic.
historic fucking figure that I have, dude.
I played it once with you, and it was fun, but that was in fucking Schaumburg.
Yeah,
It
that was
a long time ago.
that was like before we got addicted to buying board games.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
just like the board game that we played.
Yeah, it was like that and Spartacus. Like we just
Yeah.
bought IP
Oh,
board games.
Spartacus,
Dude, you know what's crazy, Harris? We went to the board game store. They have
Yeah.
Spartacus there,
But
but
it's
it's
like
not branded.
Yeah, yeah.
I have the
not the
branded
show.
one, dude. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, bro, I got money down there, dog.
You fucking you're
Ancient
fucking cooking, bro.
relics, dude.
Shinra keeps hearing voices come from the tabernacle, which they assume the tabernacle isn't a living thing at this point. The talking mole tells them of an average-sized breasted woman in black who turned them into fire monsters, extending their
Jesus.
lives now for 200 years. She was consumed by the tabernacle after restarting it.
Also, she just taught them how to talk. That was before she even gave them fire. She's just like, oh yeah, here's how you talk, by the way.
Right.
I just imagine PJ as like this mole, right? And he's like, yeah, this lady came out of nowhere, medium-sized tits, and, and he's like, and someone's like, wait, why'd you say that part? What part?
What do you
The
mean?
medium-sized tits.
What do you mean?
I don't know what you're talking about. That's just how I describe people.
Yeah.
Medium-sized.
How do you
tits.
describe people?
Right.
He's like, what? Like, do you not talk about like their tits or like, well, like hair color or like, you know, like size or you know something? He
You're
like,
like,
No, why is there
why?
hair on the tits?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Then they are attacked by infernals and hellhounds, which they defeat after a talking infernal spills the beans about the tabernacle being created to end the world. All the fucking fire people at this point can talk around there because of woman in black, medium tits, tabernacle,
Yeah.
whatever.
But like they can't do it in Tokyo because of reasons.
Yeah,
Because-
Yeah, because they
she's
don't. She
got-
has small tits. You need medium or above tits in order to make them talk.
You
I
get it.
feel like Amaterasu has bigger tits.
That's
Amaterasu
true.
definitely has
Amaterasu's
bigger
tits are fucking fatter than
Big
shit.
Well, that's
tits,
why
but no
Tokyo's so
nipples.
big.
Have we seen Amaterasu?
Yeah.
a
The
bunch.
blonde
The
chick.
blonde
you
who's-
watch?
Who gets all angry and is like Shinra.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, that's Amaterasu.
Yeah,
anger.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his eyes
Amaterasu.
turn red. And she-
Amaterasu, that's a bitch in an inferno.
That's a big fat titty bitch with no nipples in an inferno, dude.
big titties, no nipples.
That's a
anyways,
shirt, dude. That's a shirt.
That's a
right there.
shirt.
Big
What?
titties, no nipples.
Fat titties, no nipple.
Those are just front butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Still into it. So hold on, where are we? Yeah, they're attacked by hellhounds. They can all talk, and the people they spill beans about tabernacle being created to end the world, which is the goal of the white clad. The mole believes it can be used to create a new world instead, though. He's like, listen, it gave me ability to talk in this oasis.
Yeah, this
It could-
bitch came in here singing fucking Evanescence, and we're fucking good, dude.
She comes in here, squirts us with her 300 milligram calcified fucking piss, and now we can talk. We've been living like this for 200 years.
That's the show I want.
That's the show.
That's some Snow White shit, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, they defeat the group of infernals, and they enter the tabernacle, expecting to run into the demon infernal that the mole told them about. Shinra, Ogun, Tamaki, and the Juggernaut are then sent outside to watch the entrance, while Arthur, Leaked, and the Whistle Dude head further inside. While inside, they find a bunch of tablets, but now they're trapped. Outside, a demon infernal with his goons surround them. The demon has been wandering this earth for 2 centuries, wanting to die, but he has to die from the tabernacle.
Mhm.
Said, she put me here, she can take me back. All right. The group outside decides they need to put this demon to rest, or at least hold it off until the other group breaks free of the inside. And the inside group is like, you know what? I think we'll just stay here for a while. Let's investigate some more. It sounds like they got it handled outside.
Dude, they really did just
Yeah, a
leave
bunch
him
of
out there,
14-year-olds, they got
Mhm.
this, dude.
They're
Yeah.
fine.
They're fine, dude. They're like saying fire and shit, dude. No, they're
It
saying
really
tabernacle.
wasn't an adult outside, dude. They
No.
Not a
Oh,
single one.
both of the adults were inside. The fuck
And then
is
all
wrong with them, dude? They're
All the
like, these
tablets-
kids are just eating dirt.
But so wasn't the adult. Whistle dude was eating dirt too.
That's true.
Was he?
He did.
Yeah,
eat
he
dirt.
was.
Is he an adult?
Yeah,
Yeah,
He's the
He's a
adult.
lieutenant.
he is the adult.
Yeah.
He's the highest ranked officer there.
That's
Person
crazy,
there,
dude.
yeah. Yeah, so the tablets are then deciphered by Arthur as the great story of circumference. End episode.
Fuck. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a Jurassic Park out of the Mummy. The Mummy Returns specifically.
The Mummy Returns. Episode 9.
I
The
need to
core.
rewatch those, dude.
You need to rewatch a lot of shit, dude.
Dude, I know it's because I
Mhm.
want to feel like I'm young again. I want to watch The Mummy, and I want to watch Brandon Fraser, and then I want to watch the other
Mhm.
Brandon Fraser movies where he's with the hot girl and she's the devil, and he's like, "Oh, play her tits." She's like,
Bedazzled.
"No." Bedazzled, dude. That movie ripped.
Yeah.
What was her name? Elizabeth Hurley? Is that her name?
Elizabeth Hurley.
Dude,
Yep.
that bitch is so fine, dude.
Yeah.
We watched the Mummies, all 3 of them, once a year in our camper.
Yeah,
Just fucking
Dude,
DVD,
those
let them
movies-
rip, dude.
They're great.
1 and 2
Fantastic.
fucking rip, dude.
Mhm.
Third one's not bad either.
Scorpion King is not great, dude.
Scorpion King is fucking great. Shut the fuck up, dude.
Got him.
But we're talking. He's probably. Are you talking about Scorpion King or are you talking about Dragon Emperor?
I'm talking about Scorpion. Scorpion King's the third one. It's not great. Dragon Emperor,
No, no,
I don't
no,
even
no.
consider part of the Mummy movies because that movie sucks so much
Scorpion
ass.
King has nothing to do with the Mummy. All right, he's a character in the Mummy. It's a spin.
Right.
Right.
Doesn't matter. He's in
The
it.
third Mummy movie is Dragon Emperor with Jet Li.
Okay, then I
Right.
fucked up. My
Yep.
bad.
Yeah.
You're right. See, I didn't
Yeah,
even know
'cause
that
they're
because
good.
it's so
Because
bad.
there's like 4 Scorpion King movies. All right?
Mhm.
First, The Rock is in it, and then it's Randy Couture, I think.
The Rock really just showed up and just jumped in to any action flick, dude.
Yep.
He just was like, "What are we doing?"
Well, The Mummy Returns was like his first movie,
Mhm.
and then they were like, "Damn, people came out to see this. They'll probably just come to watch a movie about The Rock," and then he did it.
They're like, we'll just put him in everything.
And then they're like, "We'll put that shit on everything."
Kyle, did you poop?
Put the counter
You're on the
down,
fucking
dude.
You're on the poop counter.
poop count, dude.
Poop
see-
counter.
You
You
thought
see
you
his
could
face,
fucking
bro?
get away.
You see his fucking face? Holy
He had to like
shit.
look away.
What you
Bro,
should have
would
done
you?
is you should have like leaned back in your chair far enough until you were barely on the screen, and then just slid out.
And
you
then
know?
just slid out.
Just shit right there.
This man said, "Did you poop?"
Who ratted on me?
You did.
did.
You ran it on you.
Episode 9, The Core. Arthur memorized Pi, but he's confused if Pi was Circumference's friend or his horse.
I don't know.
That's so
I like
fucking
Arthur.
funny.
Arthur's
dude.
good, dude.
Arthur's
He's
great.
got the only good jokes
He's the
in the
best.
whole thing.
Okay, you're a little bit right because Joker also exists. You know, the guy who says I'm like a lone wolf and then becomes a wolf. You know, like that's a good joke.
I don't think that was a joke.
It
I think
a
that was
joke.
I
aura
wish
farming.
it was.
Whatever it was, he did it, and I liked it.
The group outside are fighting, and Juggernaut saves Tamaki from the demon by sacrificing himself. Or did he? He may have a chussy, but thankfully he's just dressed warm. So he's
I
fine.
don't like
Yeah.
that, dude.
Chussy.
Yeah.
Chussy.
Because fire means regrow holes.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yep.
ever be like, oh man, there's a hole in my wall. let me light it on fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Kyle, calm down with the holes in your wall.
Yeah, dude. We can't all have a dick by we accidentally just punch holes in the walls with, dude.
God,
But does he
imagine
have-
your fat cock coming out of your pants and punching a hole in your
But
dress.
does he
just
have
punching holes.
holes? Does he have holes in his wall because he's got a big dick or because his name is Kyle?
Yes. That's Kyle doesn't his brain doesn't want to punch holes in the wall, so his dick automatically does it for him.
He's just got a
The
bunch
thought,
of holes waist
the
level,
thought of
dude.
him being upset and then just being like, "Oh, you make me so mad," and just humping a wall and like making a hole is
I like to imagine it as a piston. And I just like turn and just
Yeah.
pew, like
Yeah.
Poof.
like a 1-inch punch, dude.
Yeah, dude.
But with
Yeah.
a dick.
But 8-inch punch.
Punch.
Forced 8-inch punch.
Don't say.
So
force
yeah,
it.
Juggernaut's got a chussie, but he's fine. But then he dies by all of his limbs being ripped off by fucking hellhounds. Or did he?
No, he
Good thing
didn't.
he's dressed warmly, dude. He's got
Yeah.
layers on.
He's like, thank
What
God for all
happened
these.
here?
Thank God for all these vests I got. You're like, what?
It's a
okay.
joke. You didn't get it?
I
Is
get
he
it.
fucking Spec?
The only good thing about this is that Shinra looked like under his breath is like, oh, so you're one of those immortal characters. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. See, if they just leaned heavier into that shit,
Yeah.
the show could be good. It just needs
Make
to
fun of
actually be
yourself.
funny. Yeah.
Yeah, now it's time to stop playing around because the demon, he pulls out a fire scythe. So the group defends Shinra while he tries to reach the woman in black, and he needs her goopy grace so he can save the day. Goopy, goopy. Yeah, the inside group makes it to the tabernacle's core room, and they realize it takes 8 keys or arrows to open the core where someone with an Adola burst would be sacrificed to produce the power. And they're like, yeah, Japanese, blah, 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 arrows, fucking someone's dying here. All right, tabernacle.
Tabernacle.
Tabernacle. You know?
Yeah, and then they're just sitting outside. They just hear the heartbeat of somebody inside the tabernacle. They're like, "What the fuck? Is there someone in there? What is going on?" No worries. The outside group defends Shinra while he tries to reach the woman in black. Yeah, he's still doing it. He's still begging her for goopy grace. And Ogun pulls out his flamey ink. And this move gives him a like captain's power level. It gives him a boost for a limited amount of time, and it's pretty cool. It's a good fight. Kyle, I think, pointed out that like when he powers up, the fucking tattoos expand away from his arms, and when he hits, they like slap back, pushing all the
That's so
pressure then
cool.
out.
Yeah.
That's pretty
It's
fun.
awesome. This
Yeah.
character is my favorite.
Yeah.
Give me a punch guy, dude, with some fucking
Punch guy.
dreads and tattoos. Come on, bro. Punch
Yeah.
dread tattoo guy. That is my favorite character.
Flamey.
I
ink.
did watch this and go, "This is Cody's favorite character."
Abs, you fucking
I
nailed it,
knew
dude. You fucking nailed it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
The character
Flamio
rips.
Hotman.
Yeah, dude. Flamey fucking Hotman, dude.
So Ogun, Juggernaut, and Tamaki battle the demon until Shinra reaches the woman in black, and she's like, "Listen, dog, I can only give you 1 second." And then a bunch of weird pauses, and then a bunch of times in a row, he goes, 1 second is no problem.
Mhm.
End episode.
That's all I need.
Yeah, this is gonna go ahead and get WWE out of what's the thing? It's gonna be Baki for this one. Didn't Spec become just ahead? Or am I thinking of someone else in Baki? I kind of remember someone being like
Somebody
on
did become
a
just
bed
ahead.
and they were just ahead and they were like, yeah, he's still alive.
Yeah, because nobody died. I do not remember who it was. I know what you're talking about. I don't think they were just ahead. I think they got like there was like something
Shoved in.
Like a
covering
mech
them.
body.
Yeah, but I
Was
thought
it
they
not?
were just ahead.
No, they
Anyways,
weren't just
episode
ahead.
10. The woman.
We're
in
cruising,
black.
dude.
We're
Cruising.
cruising, dude.
Fuck
You
that
like the
shit.
tattoo people, but then you didn't like the slot that was the tattoo guy from B Stars.
It's the problem is this that guy was in B Stars is the main problem.
I thought
That-
that character was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Out of
Yeah, I
all the
thought it was
characters in that show, that was the best character for sure.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean I got to be nice to him.
Dang, dude, like that, dude.
Yeah,
There's
dude.
still more B Stars that we got to get through.
Mhm.
Don't
Oh.
fucking do that to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There is a lot more.
we get to
They
do
said
more
the
We
with
get
final
to do
season. We
more.
don't have to do another season.
Yeah,
no.
The final season, though, is
I-
2 parts.
I have to
dude.
know what happens to Legoshi.
It said the final.
because he was fucking with a dude named Joker, right? Or Melon. Melon was
Melon,
the-
dude, but he was Joker. Melon was
Melon is
based off
Joker spelled backwards.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, dude. That is true. That is true.
And God forbid we see a fucking dog dick knot. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah,
wish we
dude.
could.
That'd be cool.
Just a rocket. Episode 10. The Woman in Black.
Just a
She-Ra-
rocket, dude.
Shinra uses the 1 second of grace to go light speed, basically freezing time, and kicks the demon into next week. Once at light speed, he sees the demon's memories. He travels through time on this one. I'm not sure
He's
how
just demon slayering it.
Dual Link work, but he's fire breathing in this dude's memories.
Kyle, tell
So
me
the
a story.
cataclysm.
I don't get it.
Explain this to me.
Oh, well, you see, he watched Demon Slayer. He's like, I can do that. And then he goes so fast that because of time relativity, he can see into that dude's past. He's going so fast, it's like he's like, dude, I can see everything about you.
If that's true, then Sonic would be able to see everything about everyone all the time.
Yeah.
Is
He
is he
can.
light speed?
Sonic
He
is not
does.
light speed.
Mm.
Oh, when he goes golden Sonic.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
He
Okay.
is light when he's Golden Sonic.
right.
I forgot about
So, yeah.
I forgot about him becoming light.
I am become
I
like
am become.
So yeah, he sees the
Sonic,
demon's
become
memories.
light.
The cataclysm took away everything he held near and dear to him: his status, his money,
This
and his
fucking
fortune.
Thing was so. He said that 17 goddamn
A
times.
lot of times.
We get it. You're a bad guy that
They-
doesn't like his family. I
They want-
understand.
They want you to know, Justin, all right?
they
This is an
literally-
edgy character.
He said, "I lost my wife and my daughter, and you took all my women from me, and I did not like what that meant."
Yep.
So dude's just out there wandering after the cataclysm. He's still alive, doesn't know why. He's just wandering. And then eventually he makes it to the spatial rift where the evangelist comes through and turns him into a demon that he is today.
Mommy alert.
Mhm. Mommy alert.
Yeah.
for sure.
That is mom for sure, dude.
Mhm. The right kind of taters.
Yes.
Yeah, the demon, he's a dead guy now. He's just demon guy. So that's it. Shinra finds out that the woman in black is a non-friend of the evangelist who created her. So it's she made me, but I'm
She fucking
how did all the light be bad and all the dark be good? But
Dude.
are they gonna try and swap us to then want the evangelist over the woman in black? I
Who
don't know.
fucking know? It's gonna be a whale. By the end of the
Yeah.
fucking story, it's gonna be a fucking whale,
It's gonna
and I'm gonna be mad.
A fire whale, dude.
dude.
Yeah.
Okay, why was she being unnecessarily vague? She's like,
I don't know.
yeah, like the evangelist and I aren't really friends. She just brought me with her into this world, kind of,
She's
sort of.
tired. She's
Yeah.
gonna be gone. She's gotta go to
dude.
sleep soon.
She
Just-
made me, but brought me just by chance.
Right, like he's like, so like, do you fuck with that bitch? And she's like, no, but this is how, and then goes on to explain how she fucks
Mhm.
with the bitch, and I'm like, what
Yeah.
do you?
It's
Yeah.
basically like how I'm treating this show.
Yeah.
Like the bitch is like,
don't
I
fuck
can't
with her, but
remember
she
why
is
I don't
mommy.
fuck with her anymore. At one point, we did fuck with each other.
Okay,
Not
I
anymore.
understand now. I get it now.
Mhm.
Yeah, she so the woman in black, medium tits, she felt bad for the animals near the tabernacle, so she just gave them everything they wanted. They gave them a voice, and then she entered the tabernacle to save them, and she's been burning ever since, dude. The evangelist has been creating false religions since the beginning of man. They talk about this a lot, and I was like, yep, let's fucking put that down to 8 words. That's all you need to know.
Mhm.
So yeah, the Audi group then meets up with the Innie group and they swap spit. and they talk about all the shit they figured out, and they believe the first pillar has been forced to power Amaterasu, which her name is Amaterasu, with her Adola burst. She may want revenge on humanity, unlike the woman in black. So, just is what it is. She's like, fuck all you
Yeah.
people.
I mean, I get it. If I had to give a forced pillar, get the fuck out of here, dude. Humanity's done.
For 200 years, dude, fucking kill me. Yeah, so they head back to the boat. They're high as a kite again. Shinra wakes up in Tokyo after dreaming of Amaterasu with no nipple taters. And speaking of taters, Juggernaut informed his parents about the talking critters as well. And then we get a history lesson on Raffles the First, an unsullied flame that would kindle an empire.
God, the show sucks.
They created Amaterasu around the flame.
This shit lasted
That would then
so
birth
long,
New Japan.
dude.
Yeah, this was all a lie anyways. They like decided to tell us it. This is where leaked like he cued the fucking story to like play. He was like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, I don't have to talk right now. They can tell you." And then they show us. They head to the captain and give their report. End episode.
Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and get a Jonas Brothers out of Godzilla.
Into the lava. Is that why?
Burn up.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you know Jonas Brothers like that, bro?
What are you talking
Oh,
about?
it's
I have
your
fucking
age.
three
Yeah, it's your-
sisters.
yeah, that's your.
Yeah, and
I also
also
have
he's
three
gay.
sisters. Also, I'm fucking gay.
Yeah, also, he's such
Right.
fat dicks, dude.
Called
It's Pride
out.
Month, dude. Let it out, Justin.
Yeah, dude.
Stop being
That's
ashamed
true,
of it.
dude. Yeah, I'll
Oh,
fucking
I got
blast Jonas
sisters. I
Brothers, dude.
had to watch.
I had to listen to the Jonas Brothers every
That's
day.
why I'm gay. I
all
have
day,
three
dude.
sisters. I had to be gay. Okay.
Oh, they put me in a little dress.
Yeah. So episode 11, Dark Hero. Link
Dude,
heads-
Stop.
I saw this and I was like, hold on.
Hold on. Linked heads deep into Company 8's headquarters where he has been conducting his own research, like on his own, keeping notes and tabs on shit. Shinra and the gang then gives their reports to the captain. Religion is fake and people are fire. That's all you need to know.
Beautiful.
They deduct that the temple may be linked to the evangelists. Shinra has to find out the truth so the nuns can be free and then he can fuck them. He's like, yeah, your religion's dumb. You're no longer a nun. Fuck.
Yeah, let's make our own religion.
Mm-hmm.
With cocaine and hookers.
Keep the outfit on.
Keep the outfit on.
That's
the pussy
integral
on.
to this new religion that I'm making.
Keep the outfit on. Cut the pussy out.
Yes,
Pop-
actually,
cut the
I'm the
puss.
first pillar of the new religion, so get with me.
So-
I'm the first pillar, so get on this pillar.
That's right.
Yeah.
Linked confirms the numbers from the tabernacle. They are, in fact, the legend of circumference. And he
Yep.
believes he's done everything he can with the Fire Force. And this is like where we get the sliding glass door scene. And he's like, I guess I'm going to have to do something a little bit darker. He's got to go on his own, out on his own.
This is what I'm talking about. Okay. This is the science guy now, right?
Yeah.
Yep, science guy.
So he doesn't
Bill
become
Nye.
Joker.
No.
No.
He
tells
at no
Joker
point does
his
he
information.
carve
This is-
stars into his mouth. At no point.
I thought that's what happened.
No.
That's
I thought it was the
crazy.
same character.
No.
That's
No, we've
your-
seen Joker before.
We've seen Joker and the scientists talk to each other.
That's
Yeah.
crazy that you guys
That's
think
correct.
It's some. He's like, yeah, this is some Fight Club shit. He's
That's what I
talking to himself.
thought. I was like, damn, dude, this is kind of cool. It makes him significantly less cooler knowing that they're two different people.
Yeah, so the Joker convinces Benimaru to come with him and break into the temple. Rain scene, cigarette smoke, long stairs. Yes, I'll go. On the roof, look down at city. Why are we here?
That's
Go break into
cool.
temple.
You're
There
kind
you go.
You're kind of skimming some of the best parts.
He fucking goes to Benny Morrow and he's like, "Hey, you want to go fuck shit up?" And he's like, "Why?" And he's like, "Come on." And he's like,
Come
"Okay."
on.
Yeah. And then like he's like, I only came with you so I could watch you.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, but
was
you're
like-
fucking killing monks right now.
I was like, they're both
Right.
so fucking edgy. They're just trying to out edge each other,
they
dude.
really
Yeah.
are, dude.
And I'm loving every minute of it.
That's my
Actually, I'm
favorite
not.
part.
I fucking hated it. It was a little much.
Can-
It wasn't until the last episode that I was
Can it-
in.
Yeah.
Can someone refresh me about Benny Morrow? Like, I
He
don't.
shot the moon?
Yeah, he's a bad bitch. He shoots moon.
That's.
I
Is that
mean,
it?
That
That's it.
was kind of the highlight of season 1.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
he
That
killed
and
the
My
one.
Stars.
He killed the one
He did.
infernal by making a moon fire.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It was sick. Yeah.
He also
it
has
was
cool
shit.
ass pupils.
Yeah,
He
he's got
does,
cool eyes.
Yes.
He's got the he's got the Kekkei Genkai of like the Sharingan and the Byakugan and
Ken Gay Kai, dude.
Kekkei
Where's he
Genkai,
going?
bro?
Mhm.
That cake's got some gay kai in it. That cake's got some gay guy in it. There you go, dude. That's
It's Justin.
You
Justin's
made
in
it. You got me.
It's got me. Also, if you didn't know, the Empire hates street beggars. Did you guys hear that over the intercom?
no.
In between
No.
this, they head to the temple, and the intercom's like, "Do not give money to
Oh, yeah.
solicitors." I'm like,
Yeah.
why
No, I
do
didn't
we
see
do
that.
this? What is happening?
They're like fuck MLMs. You're like, what the fuck is this?
Like-
dude?
And then we get Leek's backstory, which I mean, there's nothing there. He's just a scientist, and he's looking for answers. That's
Yeah.
all.
See,
It's like
now
I
it
constantly
makes
walk
sense that
around a
this
world that
is-
makes no sense.
It makes, but hold on. Okay. I'm confused again because we got this backstory of Link, but this was happening in the middle of Joker and Benny Maru going up to the
Yes.
thing, right?
Yeah.
And
So I think that's where I got confused because I was like,
yeah.
That makes sense.
damn, okay, like this is the same character. I didn't know it was like that. And then
I
he
mean-
gets the backstory of like being a child soldier, and I was like, wait, one of these
There was-
things
there was a
does-
lot of
is he the
stuff.
Joker? Like, is he really just making up his
No,
backstory?
his is much more boring. He's like, I'm just
Yeah.
I got a life surrounded by numbers, but my life doesn't add up.
The
Well,
problem
that's
you
it.
run into is that at the end of his backstory, he talks to Joker.
Yeah.
I didn't notice. I thought
Yeah.
that was the Fight Club aspect
Mm.
of it.
Who knows? Maybe it's him just in an alter ego, and we don't
Yeah,
know it
I
yet.
thought he was just like I thought.
I mean, he's a piece of shit
Honestly,
if
that
that's
would
the
be
case
too good.
because
That'd
he
be too
was
good
like
for this show.
that character's been a part of like big scenes,
Mhm.
and you're telling me he had the power to throw flaming cards, and he was just like, "Nah, you
Right.
guys got it."
Yeah,
You got it. But that's his alter
right.
ego's
He doesn't
power,
know. Right.
right?
Oh, it's like
Uh,
a Jekyll and Hyde kind
Yeah.
of situation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
I'm either a smart guy or I can throw cards.
Yeah.
I'm either a smart guy or I read a lot of comic books and I fuck with Gambit a lot.
I mean,
Yeah.
Love Gambit.
I kind of feel that. I'm back in on the character. I think.
Shut the fuck
It's all one
up.
character, right? If it's one character, I'm in. If it's two characters,
not.
I'm still slightly in.
Company 8 is told the church will release the truth over the next 3 years. That way they can limit public panic. They have to lie to the people. They have to infuse it with their religion. So once they say it, they're like, yeah, it was us the whole time. We already knew. Anyways, classic fucking shit.
Just
I
a
don't
classic
understand.
commentary on
Classic.
religion. They just be making shit up, dude.
Joker and Benimaru then attack the temple to see the true scriptures that are they're kept underneath in the nether, underneath of the fucking place.
What
And
is
then the fire
Nether?
pope, it's the subway.
It's the thing that you go to. In
This is why they don't give money to the solicitors, because they just send them to the nether. Like, get underground where you.
Is it like
Get the
is it
fuck
like
in
the
here.
Shadow Realm from Yu-Gi-Oh?
It's just
Kinda.
dark. Yeah.
That's the Shadow Realm.
Anyways, the fire pope explains that their species need religion in order to keep them in check. So they're like, of course we can change it. Who gives a shit? Joker and Benimaru then knock on the front door, and Benimaru is killed over it, and that's a rough ding dong dick. End episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a rough
Yeah.
ding dong dick, dude.
That's a way of putting it, dude.
Yeah, this is gonna go ahead and get a My Hero Academia vigilantes out of Fight Club.
Hell yeah.
Because these motherfuckers are the same person. Don't convince me.
They're the same fucking person. I know they're the same fucking person. Dude.
I know y'all trying to play games, dude.
We've seen them talking to each other in the same room.
I
dude.
watched a whole movie of Edward Norton and Brad Pitt talking to one another.
Okay.
Wait, don't
You
tell me I
got
haven't
me.
seen
Are
it
you
yet.
pizza bet him? How about
Pizza
that?
bet him.
Pizza bet.
I'll pizza bet.
You know what? I'm
Nobody
so
can afford no more
confident I'll
pizza
pizza
bets.
bet that one.
You pizza bet? Dude, there's the same
I'm
character.
pizza betting that one right now, dude. I'm looking it up directly.
That they're-
Justin, Google it.
so that
What's
you
the
hear that?
what's it, licked is Joker
Leaked?
and
Yeah.
licked in
I don't even know this name you're saying. Licked?
Leaked.
Leaked.
Licht. Licked.
No, dude, that's not a real name.
Like licked.
That's how we know he's the Joker.
Number one answer: no. Joker and Victor Licht are separate characters in Fire Force.
The
Joker is
fact
a
that
third-generation pyrokinetic, formerly known as the SAS-52, and he serves the Fourth Pillar's Guardian, while Victor Licht is the former head of incendiary research at Hajime Industries and a scientist for the Special Fire
Damn,
Force
you're
Company
just
8.
gonna spoil that shit for me right now, dude.
Wow.
Is Fire
dude.
Force
Wow.
over?
Yes, it is
Oh my
over.
god,
It
dude.
is over.
Is Fire Force manga
It's over.
done?
It is
Yes,
done.
it's finished, and no, they are not the same character. Done.
Okay,
You suck my dick through
How
pizza
long ago
next
did
time
it
I see
finish?
you.
How long ago did it finish? Because sometimes authors be putting out epilogues that change the story.
It's been a while. It's
It's
been
been
at least 2 years.
it was in 2022, dude.
Yes, the 3 years. Give me at least 4, dude.
No, you lost a pizza bet, dude. You're
I
sucking
didn't lose
my
no
balls
fucking pizza bet, bro.
through a pizza, dog.
No, I'll do it to Justin because you owe him. So
What do
by
you
the transitive
mean?
pizza bet property.
Wow,
gotta
you don't
suck
even want to
Justin's
suck
off.
my dick through pizza, dude? I thought we were friends.
Are you trying to suck Justin's dick through pizza?
I already did. He didn't bring the pizza.
No,
I
he
want
didn't.
you to suck my dick while Harris is sucking your dick.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's two
so like a
pizzas.
double
That's
pizza
the,
bet.
that's the human
Yeah.
pizza pee, dude.
Pizza Pete.
a pizza peed.
We're gonna be at Anime Midwest, 5 pizzas deep, dude.
Five pizzas,
deep.
dude.
5 pizzas.
2 of us will have deep throats.
Yeah.
Dude, I might get some
And one of us
pizza
will have a
tonight.
deep dish, dude.
Pizza does
I'm-
sound good.
The deep dish
Get
is
some
my ass.
Domino's.
yeah, dude.
Give me a little Caesars with the sponge bread.
Dude, if
Sponge
I had a
bread,
Little
me
Caesars
boy.
by me, do I? I don't think I do. If I do,
Doesn't
I'm getting
everybody?
crazy bread. Yeah,
I got one right there.
I know
I've
you
got
do.
one.
I'm about to
I
say
know
that.
we're not gonna
I
be in
could walk
fucking
to it.
Rosemont getting Little Caesars, man.
I'm talking
We
about
got-
after this podcast, dude.
First
okay.
off, logistically, I got to figure out how to get everybody BBQ chicken. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't even know how many people are coming. I may just have to go to BBQ chicken on my
You
own.
just get it delivered to the house, man, or the to the hotel,
Apartment.
to the
Delivery.
petit, you know.
We're about to spend, we're about to spend like $500 on
Yeah.
fucking BBQ chicken.
Right.
Yeah,
I can't eat BBQ chicken. Can't eat bread.
You
I
eat
can't
bread,
wait
dude.
for the
That
the
sucks to be
Thursday
your
come
food.
around and have
Yeah.
2 more kind of guy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a problem for you, Cody. I don't know.
I'll be fine. I'm good, dude.
Well, we could go
Listen,
to
every
Lewin
time I
Towns,
every
you could
time I
just have a
step on the
wiener.
scale and I see that shit going down, I'm like, this is easy. I could be on
That's what
keto
I'm
for the rest of my
talking about.
life, dude.
Can you eat
I'm like,
wieners?
I'm almost 30 pounds down already.
Hell yeah.
Can't
Hell
eat,
yeah.
can't eat wieners.
You can eat wieners.
Can't
Can't eat
eat
wieners.
We'll get
Mainly
wieners, dude.
through a pizza bet, I could eat the wiener through the front, but the pizza I can't
Yeah.
eat. Y'all
You
can
can't
eat
eat
the
the
pizza.
You could have the
Pizza.
cheese and a
You
little
could
bit
have
of
the
tomato
cheese.
sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll eat the cheese. You got that cheese, Danny.
What does that mean?
Episode 12. Shadows cast by divine light. Benimaru's body burns off the poison that he was hit with. He smacks the big oaf who shot him with a blow dart. They make it rain altar boys, and they fight their way into the basement, aka the Nether.
Why did they do this? They're like, he's like
The
dead,
weird,
and then
Yeah.
he's like, "No, psych, I'm fine."
I
Oh,
know
it's because
that's-
of later
they
on because
had-
of the
People did
cigarette, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just had to show how tough people are.
Well, the cigarette thing happens later, and he's like, oh wait, it doesn't make sense because then he's like, I knew that he'd be okay because my smoke only lets me make it immune for the person that's with me. It's like, then why did he get shot by a
If-
poison?
I ignored all of that, if that's the truth.
See, I paid attention
He
in the
said
back
it.
half because they said
Yeah.
a dark hero and I was in. Except
You
for
were
the
in.
part where I thought that there was two people that was one person, but they were
Yeah.
two different people. That part escaped me.
Yeah. The raindrops keep falling on my head, but it's altar boys. That happens.
It does happen, dude.
Mhm.
The Joker turns into Gambit, and we are confronted by the Holy Soul's shadows, an elite force that does the dirtiest deeds for the church. Fucking quite literally, dude. Joker was
Yikes.
a part of this band of brothers when he was a teenager. And then Joker confronts them by claiming to be, hey, I'm number 52. You remember that? Huh? 52?
He fucked
52. I said it.
I said 5'2".
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's good. Then he confronts the commander, and we get Joker's backstory. Also, just before this, there's a lot of quick, small fights between Benimaru and some of these other goons, and he's one shot.
They do this thing too before this whole thing kicks off in the last
Mhm.
episode. I think I forgot to say it, where they're like, "Yeah, we could do whatever we want as long as we don't upset Benny Maru."
Yeah,
And then
they
like
do
2
that.
seconds later, they're like, "It's fucking Ben and Maru at the door." He's like, "I didn't do
Yeah.
nothing. I didn't say
We
shit."
didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
That
It
shit
reminds
was
me
funny.
of that scene in Super Troopers where they're like, pull over. He's like, pull over. We can't pull over anymore. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just sitting here.
It did go down like that.
Yeah, 5'2", and then we get the backstory. 52 was no, here we go. Joker was he was a strong and upcoming boy, and he was then made an example because of that. He was like, the commander was like, "Oh, you're gonna be cocky, huh? You little shit, think you're strong." He's like, "You want to fight me right now?" And kid's like, "I
Yeah.
guess I can fight you." And everybody else is like, "No, commander, that's kind of mean. He's just a little boy." And commander beats the shit out of him. Then he reminds him,
he wants to make something, destroy something pretty. This is Fight Club.
"This is Fight Club."
I told you.
Yeah, the commander
I
reminds
win the
Mr.
pizza bet,
5'2" that they're all equals in the light of the God. Daddy looks at us with all the same amount of love. And then 5'2" is forced to meet the commander in his bedchambers for a good old redo of healer action.
This is when
This
Yeah.
commander said, "I like to tenderize my meat."
he said,
He
He
yeah,
did, though.
He did.
I will
say-
defy you down to the bone.
Yeah, he
He
said.
did
He
say
said, bring
Whatever,
him.
dude.
He said, "Bring him to my
Mhm.
room," and then he was like whipping him, and then I was like, "Why doesn't he have his shirt on?" And then he said,
Right.
"I'm gonna defile you down to your bone," and I was like,
Yeah,
"Why?"
dude. He
is
said,
that
"Hey,
a
little
thing?"
mommy, let me whisper in your ear."
Don't say
Defile you.
that. Don't.
Don't.
That's what the fuck ever, bro.
I also
Holy
hated
Shit, dude.
I hated the like side pane of like it looks like Attack on Titan, like a Titan coming into frame, and then it's
Yeah.
eye turning, but not the fucking face. And
Yeah.
I've never been so scared of my
Yeah.
life. Oh,
That's
fuck.
fucking crazy, Justin. I don't know. Horrific. Dude.
Justin's not saying it.
Yeah,
That's
right.
That's
what he said. I don't
It's
know.
the
That's what
guy
happened.
saying it.
I
It's
watched the
un-
show.
Justin
the
didn't
show.
say it.
crazy. You're
Eventually-
gonna defile yin yang twins with pedophilia.
Right in front of my fucking yin yang
Right
twins
in
album.
front of my
From
yin
my
yang
Yin Yang
twin,
Twin CD, dude.
Right in front of my yin yang twin CD, dude. Dude, they did not sing Salt Shaker for you to do that to them, man.
Shake it like a salt shaker, shake it. Is that what he was saying also? He just
Stop.
went through the whole fucking album, dude.
Oh my god. I'm never gonna
This
be able to
dude
listen to
loved
Yin
Yin Yang Twins, dude. He said, "Where do you see my dick? Hey, bitch." That's what he just kept saying.
But no, he does it. He does it with the censored version. Wait, do you see my? Hey.
Where do you see my? Hey.
Yeah. Eventually, 5'2" escapes the church. He's like, "Oh, there's this demon happening right now, and I can fucking escape in the craziness." And he is taken in by this kind family. But the church just murders that family to make sure he's alone forever. They're like, "The fucking kid, we can't find him. And Commander's like, I already fucked him though. And they're like, just kill the family.
I already fucked them.
There's
PJ,
a funny line where they're
you
like,
gotta calm down, dude. You just PJ just be saying shit, dog.
he does, dude.
I love him.
There's a funny line where they're like, "What'd you do with the family?" They're like, "Killed them, obviously." It's like, okay, good.
Yeah, all right.
Like, that was such
What
a-
else are we gonna do? And then the Joker decides he can never feel the warmth of the sunlight ever again. He just has to live in the
Yeah,
dark.
that, he did say that.
He did.
He
Bro.
did.
Harris.
Bro.
Harris
No,
Harris's dick he started leaking, dude. Just
Yeah,
freaking everywhere.
I was
This-
fucking shaking wet.
Yeah,
this is the reaction I
Joker-
expected from Harris with the 86 like depression lines.
No, dude.
He wouldn't give it. He wouldn't
That was
give
sad
it.
boy
No.
shit.
That was
okay?
sad boy shit. This is real dark hero shit, dude.
Oh,
This is
my
real man shit right here, dude.
Real man shit, dude. He said, I guess that's what I get for stepping into the light. Come on.
Mhm.
Come on, dude. Come the fuck on.
Oh man, that's so Pride Month.
Wait till you see my edge, you know? And that's what
Joker
he said.
uses his gambit ability to goad the commander into attacking until he runs out of cards. And then Joker does his tongue punch against the floor, and he uses his bonus card to defeat him, turning the commander into mincemeat.
He really did.
Yeah, that
push
shit was
up with his
crazy.
tongue, dude.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Tongue punch your butthole.
Some people want to be the floor right now.
Dude.
What fucking what? Oh, it was fucking Kung Fu Hustle, wasn't it?
It was
Where
Kung
they did
Pao.
the tongue. Was it Kung Pao?
It was Kung Pao.
God.
Oh,
Because he's got the tongue.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it was Balls of Fury. No, I'm kidding.
I saw a gif or I saw a meme that was like it's like in Night Rain when you're trying to revive your homie and it's a scene where they're all beating him with the sticks.
Mhm.
That shit fucking sent me, dude.
Yep.
I was crying, laughing in bed watching that, dude. When he's like, "Hey, hold on a second. He's like, "Is that the signal?" And then he's like,
Yeah.
"Ah!" Hits him one more time, dude. I fucking. I'm sorry.
Joker was saving his trump card for their leader, aka Captain Burns of the First. End episode.
What the fuck was that at the end, dude?
I don't know. I'm
They're
be
like-
honest. That dude walked out. I'm like, I don't know who the.
I don't know who the fuck this is,
He-
dude.
I
he's
had to Google
basically General Yamamoto.
Yeah.
okay?
Mm.
But like, we knew
Cooler.
he was evil. He's with the
Right.
church.
I don't
like-
fucking understand.
like-
I'm pretty sure they
brother.
fought against his whole crew in the first season, like
Yeah.
Gravel Bitch.
But like, okay, but you could argue that that was due to like a Bleach Soul Society arc reason. Okay, so like,
yeah, you're right.
but by now you've connected the dots. Hopefully, that you know.
Oh,
is
there's
the
so many
church
dots.
and it's bad.
I mean,
Yeah,
okay.
so many dots, dude.
I don't know if this is meant to be like a big dramatic thing, but to be like the church is actually evil. I'm like, yeah, no shit. I don't know.
You gotta think most fucking people watching this anime are the kids at Pizza Hut with their fucking tongue out of their mouth connecting this dot. Okay?
They got their whole hand on the
They're
crank.
just sliding
Yeah.
out of the booth
They're
under the
crushing
table.
the crayon, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, now
God.
that you said that, okay. First of all, this gets a Wolverine origins out of Assassin Aristocrat, but
Assassin.
Great job.
now that you said that Pizza Hut thing, I'm like, this show is probably someone's Final Fantasy X. You know?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know what that means.
Because like Final Fantasy X was like the first piece of media that I consumed at a very young age. That was like, church
Yeah.
could be bad. You know?
But that was good.
Yeah. Right.
Objectively, because I played it without any nostalgia glasses
Right.
and I enjoyed it a lot. I thought
Okay.
it was a great story.
Okay.
This
Yeah. A more accurate one
Fun.
would be your Kingdom Hearts 1.
You get the fuck out of here. When you talk about I keep that shit on me, bro. Both sides, okay? Don't fucking talk to me about
Okay, until I watch you play fucking a playthrough of it and go, oh, fuck this level. Oh.
Every
Well, that's the
single
first
one.
Every
game,
5
dude.
seconds.
It happens like that, all right? The 90% of the
Oh, that's
first
the
game
first
is
game.
tough,
It's just
man. It just didn't age well. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Look, it happens. All right. Is he
Kyle's-
dying for
Kyle's
anyone else?
dying,
We're
dude.
losing
His
Kyle
shit
or I'm
is
losing
breaking.
all of you.
I'm like, I'm seeing Justin and PJ making the same motion.
Right.
Okay.
I just hear it.
Sorry.
Shout
I didn't
out,
realize I was
shout
dying.
out, Pizza Bet.
Shout out.
Pizza Bet number 2.
Shout out Pizza Bet. Shout out.
Should I defile you to the bone?
No.
Don't say, don't
Just
say
shout
that.
out. Let me whisper.
Shout out
Yeah.
all characters named
Let me
Joker.
shout out boneless defilement.
No.
Shout
Shout
out
out medium-sized taters.
Yep.
bone-in defilement.
Bone in defilement.
Yikes.
Shout out
No.
big tits, no nipples.
Shout out forced
Big
fire.
shout out.
Yeah. Shout out forced defilement.
Shout out. We only have 2 more episodes of Fire Force left, dude.
Shout out Fight
Yeah,
Club.
it's 2 more weeks, dude.
2 more weeks, and I get to miss the last week.
And I
Fuck
get to
yeah,
miss
dude.
next week.
Shit, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Shout out.
I mean,
you
you guys-
fucking part timers, dude.
You guys can skip the week that I'm gone. I don't give a fuck.
You can skip this ass,
No.
bro.
Daddy's giving you permission to skip a week when I'm out.
No.
Now that you
But
said we
you're
can skip
not
a
gonna.
week, I will never skip a week.
Now
But
we're gonna
now
do 2
you're
weeks
not.
without you, dude.
Yeah.
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 This
Shout
is like
out.
some.
Shout out, dude. That's where we end it. We just end it with ear rape on everybody, dude.
Perfect.
I like it.
Stop the recording. All right, Twitch people, we love you guys. Thanks as usual for hanging out. I'm sorry about your ears at the end there, but not really. You know, like not